You're watching the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Now it's time for the Brent and Austen Show.
Let it be known. Let it be known.
Yes, sir.
Let it be known.
My freaking guy.
I mean, let's keep it within reason now. Overcoming 19 penalties, though, of the sloppiest team that I've ever seen. How they won the game is beyond me. Now, Hamby, have your moment of glory. Embrace it.
Atta baby, Kirk. Prove me right.
Because the fact that I came in here on time today, and the fact that I came in here at all to do this show on a Friday is beyond me.
Not usually a no-show.
Huh?
You're not usually a no-show.
Well, I'm getting to it. The fact that I came in here because, I don't know, Hamby, what's been kind of the one ongoing trend for the past 2 years of fantasy football and then the one player that I swear by?
Mr. Kyle Pitts.
Yep. Well, it's the fantasy playoffs now.
It is.
Right? Week 1.
I'm in them.
You gotta risk it for the biscuit. I have George Kittle, I have Kyle Pitts. Who do you think I took? Obviously.
You played Kittle.
I'm taking George Kittle against the Tennessee Titans. Kyle Pitts. 3 touchdowns. I think, 42 points last night?
He's sitting on my bench as well.
Well, I mean, depending on half PPR, I mean, every league's different. Insane. Absolutely insane. I'm pissed and I'm irate, but I'm also kind of proud because I'm that's the Kyle Pitts that I was trying to draft the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up in a game that really didn't matter for your team. Thanks for showing up on, week 1 of the fantasy playoffs. Appreciate you. Looking pristine, looking mint, sitting on my bench. And then, by the way, too, did I have Chris Godwin and Mike Evans? You better believe it. Who did I start? Because all the nerds said, well, according to my sources, Mike Evans isn't really going to get a lot of playing time. They're going to kind of work him in and everything. They're going to work him in for all the pass plays and sit him out for the run plays. That's what that meant, nerds. So thank you for letting me play Chris Godwin and not get, my maximum of 6 extra points by not playing Mike Evans. It was a rough night last night and a sloppy game. And thoughts and condolences go out to Bijan Robinson, too, because he's under fire right now from the...
He's all good.
You think so?
Yeah. He got out ahead of it. He's good.
He got out ahead of it.
He did get out ahead of it, which is a good way to do things.
He was sending. That was the first thing he did back in the locker room, is send that.
My dog was thanking Jesus and everything to start things off with, and all of a sudden,
Yeah. Did you see it live? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I watched it. Well, no, actually, I'll be honest. I didn't watch it live. I saw it the next morning.
I can't believe we started the show with Cousins. I was convinced we were starting the show with Kyle Pitts.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since
Pitts,
last
Cousins.
night, I was like, we're starting the show with Kyle Pitts.
Goes hand in hand.
Instead, Hamby turns this into Kirk Cousins. I forgot about that part.
Yeah.
All I could think about was you and Pitts.
Bro,
I hardly slept.
373 and 3 tuds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
19 penalties. They had 19 penalties last night.
And one.
A.J. Terrell had, I think, 5 1/2.
Hey, I'm pretty
How he
sure.
was still playing is beyond me.
I'm pretty sure Falcons fans are legitimately pissed that they won. They want Raheem out so bad.
Oh, do they?
Yes.
Well, speaking of wanting out,
I think somebody else is on his way out potentially.
I think the Bucs might be done, which is crazy to say, and this could be the Carolina Panthers show now. Because if you watch the press conference with Todd Bowles, you got the audio?
Not yet.
Okay.
Give me just a second.
Well, yeah, that one you might have to mute a little
Well,
bit.
no, the part where he's blaming the players,
one.
though.
Yeah,
there's one that's
trust me,
clean.
we
He had
already
7
edited it.
F-bombs in the other one.
Yeah.
7.
No, he's lost the locker
And
room.
he's a mild-mannered guy usually, right? Like Bowles,
Yeah.
you do not see that out of him.
I'm pretty sure
He
Brent,
panicked.
He already put out a not like a statement, but he's already put out something this morning about why he said that last night.
Oh, has he really?
I'm pretty sure he has.
Well, he literally threw his players underneath the bus. Said, we're doing our jobs, the players aren't doing their jobs. You can't do that, especially when you're in the thick of a divisional race right now. He's lost that team. That press conference right there lost his team.
You know what's interesting? I'm just going to take your real time in that. There's so much from this game. And I really wasn't excited about this game at all. I kind of forgot that it was even on.
Same.
And the thing about it was, when he's talking about the when he's throwing the F-bombs out there, and I saw that one first, I said, oh, this could go 2 ways. This could go this team's going to be done from this game, or it could really fire them up. And you got 2 more games against Carolina in the final 3 weeks of the season. And then this one came out, and I didn't see this one right away until I think this morning, or maybe it was later last night. And it's oh, boy, that one doesn't sound good. That is not a good look at all to sit here and be like, we don't know what else to do, because you saw Mike Evans late in that game. He was extremely frustrated.
Mike Evans walked off the field before the field goal.
I think Baker Mayfield had some words for the offense coordinator a little bit too at times. So I think obviously there seems to be something going on. But I thought it could be really good with all the F-bombs because you just don't see it from them.
Yeah.
And then it looked like panic mode after that from – we saw two guys panicking the last week. I thought we saw Andy Reid panic with that 4th and 1 call, whatever that was, when that was, and then this one yesterday.
So here's the problem with Todd Bowles and being a head coach in the NFL. Like, yeah, your team's not going to always play great. But when they don't play great, it's okay to call people out, hold people accountable. I think that's Liam Cohen's MO. That's great. Yeah. But you can't do so where it comes across that it's me versus you now. Like, Todd Bowles made it sound like, okay, well, the coaches, we're doing our stuff. Players aren't doing their stuff. We're not in this together. You know, it's almost like High School Musical. We're all in this together. If you're not in this together, then that's when you start losing your team. That's when you start, you start losing your voice and your leadership and everything. And I think that's what's happening here with Todd Bowles. Like, you can't just point the finger and not take any kind of accountability whatsoever.
All right, here it is.
At this point, you've seen everything in the season. The coaches have done everything they can do. This is a player-driven team in the last 4 or 5 weeks. You got to execute, and they got to hold each other accountable. As a coach, you can sit there till you blue in the face until they start holding each other accountable and doing the little things right. And that's not everybody. Now we're talking about a small select few, but the small select few is what's getting us beat. And until that happens, it's not going to get right. So we got to get up and go to work tomorrow. No matter how bad today looks, you got to put it behind you, and we got to win the last 3 games. We know that.
Oh, it's pretty interesting, right? I mean, that's a lot of orange, by the way. And, when he says a select few, Austin, he's obviously talking about bigger, impactful players on his team. Because if there was a select few at the bottom of the roster, you'd cut them.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So then you start figuring out, and I don't know, I don't cover the Bucs day in, day out, but start figure out who he's talking about or whatever else. So you think they're done because of the performance, number one, and they're just not playing good football right now anyway. But then because of that,
I mean, there's no way you can lose that game to the Falcons.
Yeah.
Of how bad the Falcons looked, set aside from Kirk Cousins and that offense and everything, but they had 19 penalties. Right, like I can't get over that.
28.
Like, we always make a big deal, and we should, when the Jaguars have over 10. They almost had 20 penalties, and they had a couple called off because it was a first down and everything. So they could have had 20-something penalties. Like, you have an undisciplined team like that who isn't in the playoff picture. Yeah, they're ripe for the beating, and the Buccaneers couldn't get it done, man. And you saw the frustration with Mike Evans, and it's getting reported that he walked off the field before the game was even over. He was so pissed. Yeah, I think that locker room right now, I mean, and I get it, like their offense, did all right for Tampa. I mean, put up 28 points, but whether they're missing Liam Cohen, whether they're missing something else, but that team just seems discombobulated, and you saw the frustration kind of boil over last night.
Well, they've lost 5 of 6, and 6 of 8. And they lost to the Saints and Falcons in 5 days.
Not a good look.
Man. I mean, that's when you're in the middle of it, that is not good at all. And, it does look – they scored 28 points, but they had 28 points with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter, I think it was, when they took maybe it wasn't that much. Maybe it was 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. But, yeah, they're missing something. Mr. Pico says Bowles was handed that job, and I've wondered about Bowles too, coming out of Arians, but I also have praised him. I think he's done a really nice job. The whole Bucs organization. I mean, take the Bucs organization coming out of last year and the job that they were doing, and everybody's rating it, by the way, including Liam Cohen to Jacksonville, but Spytech to the Raiders, and their whole front office and what they've done. And then they get off to a great start. And by the way, this is how the league changes. Okay. Igbuka was unbelievable, and Baker Mayfield was the MVP of the league in the first 5 or 6 weeks, or at least heavy in the conversation.
Of course.
And then look what happened. I don't know what happened. I mean, I know they had injuries.
Yeah.
But now they kind of sit here and they're like, oh, you're getting people back. You got Bucky Irving back, I think, Sunday, or maybe it was a week prior. And then you get Mike Evans back, and it's just like, okay, that's not enough.
Well, Baker's AC2, you think, is probably
and he's been you're
jacked
right.
up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And his completion percentage hasn't been good. It just looks disjointed everywhere. But again, they were getting so much praise, and rightfully so. I mean, it's not like they just had Liam Cohen last year and they lost him. Prior to that, they had lost, what's his name, at Carolina, who now has turned that thing around. Mm-hmm. So they've had 3 coordinators in 3 years for Baker. Canales. So, I mean, there was a lot to overcome, and we were praising them, but it looks like it's caught up with them, I guess is my point. From injuries to whatever, Todd Bowles maybe being the head guy, and also just maybe some of the continuity that sneaks up where you're just not getting the most. It's almost like they peaked.
Yeah, no, I mean, you feel for Bucs fans, right? Because you see what Liam Cohen's doing now in Jacksonville, and it's, obviously I think it's a lot better here than it is in Tampa right now, and
they couldn't fire Bowles. They weren't going to replace him. I mean, right? He was coming off a good year.
No, of course. But, obviously now, I mean, hindsight being 2020, Bucs fans are probably up in arms and they're sick to their stomachs. And you have an NFC South division that you might have a team with a losing record win the division. I mean, we'll see how that all shakes out. But they're playing hot potato right now.
That should be your playoff scenario, Austin.
What's that?
Where they don't get a home game.
Oh, yeah, don't give them a home game. No. Mm-mm. You know how I feel about that.
So it's the Panthers, the Dolphins, the Panthers, the last 3 for the Bucs. For the Panthers, by the way, it's the Saints, see if they can handle business. Then the Bucs, Seahawks, Bucs.
Oh, yeah.
So
losing record all day.
Yeah, there's a really good chance. Let's just say they split, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both teams. Let's see, what's Carolina? Carolina's 7-6, so they could get to 8-6. Mm-hmm. If they split with the Bucs, and win the division, they'd probably be 9-8 because they're going to likely beat the Saints, as you would think.
Tyler Shucks, Mike Vick now, man. Who knows? And the NFC, or the NFC, the AFC North too is flirting with having a losing team.
Having the same thing.
Crazy.
Pretty wild. Who knew the Kyle Pitts comeback would get so buried on this show?
Oh, I know, man.
The Kirk Cousins, Bijan Robinson, 19 penalties, Todd Bowles, and more.
Yeah.
Wow, a lot of storylines coming out of that one.
Craziness.
Welcome to a Friday, everybody. Brent and Austin Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. Guys, have a good week.
Great week, man.
Yeah, welcome back.
Talked a little bit about everything. You missed some interesting shows.
I didn't miss them.
You listened to them?
Well, I didn't listen in entirety, but some.
I got you. How's the drive?
Drive was good.
Nice.
Got some allergies going in the last 24 hours. A little hotel room and a little change in temperature must do that. Mm-hmm. So that's no fun right now. But I've got to share this experience with you.
Yes.
If you got kids, there might be a swear dropped here in a moment.
Oh,
wow. So now we can swear on the show.
Wow. I mean, he's
story.
previewing it.
I mean,
viewer discretion is advised.
I got so many curse words stocked up here, I feel like. I can't wait.
Not 7 F-bombs from Todd Bowles.
Okay.
I wonder where that one was playing live when all those F-bombs were flying on the Todd Bowles.
Hopefully
Plus,
not.
you'd never think it coming from him.
Hopefully not Amazon, man, because
Right.
Jeff Bezos was shutting down that Bijan interview real quick.
Oh, did they?
Well, I mean,
Did they go to like a break or something?
well, they kind of like moved it.
They moved
quick.
right past
You
it.
saw like Brian Fitzpatrick was just like, yeah.
So he's getting hammered, I'm assuming.
Bijan?
I don't think so.
He's have you been on the internet today?
How could he not get hammered?
Are you kidding? What world do you think we live in?
It's the name of the game.
What? Hamby,
He's
what
going to get
world
hammered, but
do you think we live in?
this is way more comebackable than a lot of other stuff.
Comebackable.
Comebackable.
He's fine.
Comebackable. Dude has one Kirk Cousins game, and now all of a sudden he's making up words. Comebackable. I like that, though.
How you like that?
But no, Hamby, like, obviously there's a lot of righteous people on Twitter. I feel like, yes, I can sit here and say it didn't bother me at all because that's what we called it growing up. Now, regionally, it's different everywhere.
Yeah.
Hamby, maybe you grew up playing, I don't know. But I think there's some people that are like uninitiated in terms of, I don't know, from the South, from the West Coast, where they never called it that. So then when they hear a football player saying that, it's like, whoa, wait, what?
Yeah.
So that's kind of the thing.
It is kind of amazing that actually it was ever called that.
Oh, dude,
In today's world, thinking it, right?
Dude,
Like,
I mean, it's
even
in,
today's
Dire Straits songs. Like,
we
is it really? It's in songs?
we had a
not
recess
the name
officer.
of the game, but that word and stuff like that.
Old lady, a recess officer, we used to always say, hey, no playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you can't play. Like,
Well, no, it's just, obviously it's
times have
25
changed,
years
man.
difference, right?
Times have changed. Okay, story
People
though.
get canceled for that.
Yeah.
So we drive, we do this every year. We go up and get Steph's parents' car because they're coming down, and they're 92 and 85, so we drive it down. And a little quicker trip this time. So we flew up Tuesday, stay in Ohio for a couple hours, and then hop in the car and go. And so split up the trip. long story short, we were going to Asheville. That was the kind of midway point. That's the fastest way. So
Is it really?
yeah, it's pretty much the fastest way.
Asheville.
Yeah,
Seems like
if
it
we're
would be
going
out
to
of the
stop
way,
for a
wouldn't
day. Well, not really. I mean, it might not be the most. I think it is like the most direct way, pretty much.
Continue.
We've done it a couple of different ways, but bottom line is we're stopping in Nashville. We'll just spend the day there and whatever.
Cool.
And then that's a good way to split up the drive. So we get to Asheville Wednesday, and Asheville is just loaded with breweries. Have you been to Asheville?
Of course. Yes, I've been to Nashville.
Yeah. And so Wicked Weed is there, and so as we stopped by, and
that's a brewery.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're going to go to.
I had to ask.
I mean,
come on.
Like the most popular one there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I thought you knew, but yeah,
No,
Wicked Weed's the most popular brewery there.
Okay.
And I would say it's the most popular. I don't know if that's true, but they're right on like the main street. And so anyway, I'm going there, and a buddy of mine that I'm on a group text with him, Steph, and his wife. And he likes to try the different craft beers.
Sure.
So I was thinking of him. I was like, "Hey, at Wicked Weed, want some beer?" I group texted the old chat.
Mm-hmm.
And my response I got was, "No, bitch."
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
And so Steph and I, this is real time, right?
What the hell?
This is real time. I'm like, is that the name of a new craft beer? Like,
Yes, it could.
because I'm wondering, I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's a new name of one.
They do have some weird names now.
They do? So we're kind of like comprehending this. We're like, is he kidding around? Like, what's he doing? Like, I don't understand this. This is not a normal conversation here on this text chain.
Yeah, it sounds
I
like
said,
an
not
auto-spell.
very nice.
Yeah.
Try to see where this thing goes.
Mhm.
Says, yeah, well, don't add me to a group chat when I don't know y'all. I'm clearly a kid. Kick me out of the chat.
Oh,
That's a freaking.
So apparently,
That's amazing.
And in hindsight,
Plot
then we
twist.
remember
That's
that
amazing.
this guy got a different job, changed his phone, but it's an old, obviously, thread. That I'm on.
Oh my god.
And how often do people change their phones now, right?
Not often.
Not
So anyway, so
often.
now I'm pissed.
If there's more to it than this?
Oh yeah. So
Oh,
now,
yeah, he definitely fired back.
Oh yeah. So now I'm like, what the heck is like? Why would anybody say it like that? Like, why? What? That guy really woke up on the wrong side, right?
Yeah,
And so I'm like, now I text directly to the number instead of on the chat.
Yeah, because is his
Jesus.
wife seeing this? Do we
Yeah,
know?
his wife's seeing this. Yeah. Well, yes, yeah, I think so. And so I say, sorry about that, a-hole. You
Nice.
might want to remove this number too. Hope you have a crappy day, in another word.
Yeah.
So I get back.
Oh my god.
Hope you die. If you don't have a bleeping day and bleep yourself.
Goodness
Jeez.
And then I'm like,
What the
here's
hell?
where I literally go to in my mind. I'm like, I need to phone a friend. And that friend would be Casey. Right
Yeah.
now on how to
yeah.
handle this situation.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, I'll tell you what we could do. You could take the phone number and look it up to see what the name's under now.
Well, and then I was like,
could do
I'm
that.
not going to keep going
or we
here.
could do it to you too, though.
Because again, I'm like, I don't know if I want to get into this whole thing, right? And say something that I shouldn't say.
Sure.
More than I already did. But
That's amazing.
I mean,
That is incredible.
that's unbelievable.
so was it actually a kid? Do we know how old the kid? Like,
Well,
I mean, he said he was a kid.
multiple times. He's like a kid. Like, okay, what does that mean? First of
Whoa.
all, and what are you doing?
Well, probably because he can't maybe go drink to the brew. I don't know. Yeah, who knows what that kid's going through? That's
Now,
crazy.
my guess is
He's just
this guy
trolling.
changed his number recently, and so he's been getting a few of these.
Of course,
Sure.
yeah. So he's probably
Right.
tired of it.
And by the way, people don't change their numbers a lot anymore. Like this used to be a common thing.
Oh no,
Remember, like where you would change your number?
I've had the
and-
same one since middle school.
since middle school.
Yep.
Wow. Like
seventh
I've
grade.
changed numbers before, and so then you would get, you get some old numbers that have changed. But it just doesn't seem very common. You can transition everything. I couldn't believe it was unbelievable.
That's crazy.
And
But you can tell he's probably like a younger kid because I feel like those generations are all about like trying to stir the pot and like get the reaction.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
kid's probably an influencer.
He
far as we
probably
know.
is. Yeah,
Yep.
that's probably how
Brett,
this is
you,
working.
you're probably gonna be
I'm
featured.
probably on somewhere.
You're probably gonna be featured on a
Well,
TikTok
he's on
video
somewhere,
going
or
viral.
she. I
Yeah,
guess
he
I'm
or
assuming
she.
it's a he.
yeah.
Could be a woman or a female as well. Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. That was my
I can't believe you texted back to it though. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I couldn't let it go.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
want to keep them in the chat and let it go. And
Yeah, no,
so I
for sure, for
took
sure.
it out of that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, I got to find. Look, is this kid just messing around? Like, I figured at some point it might be like a smile emoji or something like that. Like,
nah, he was fed
sleeping
up with it. Was there any emoji? Did he use emojis?
No.
None.
No, but actually, I did a
maybe an
laughing
old
emoji.
soul.
I didn't keep going here. I laughed. I did a laughing emoji, and he said something like, I forget now what it said. It was like, "You're an old man, like well, not an old man. What did he say? An adult using emojis." Or something.
That's something I would.
wow.
Yeah. Okay. That was me actually. That was texting.
Yeah,
All right. I'm busted. I'm busted.
He said, "I'm a child and still acting more mature than you."
Dang.
More mature than you.
Jeez.
This was it was a great. And then I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore.
You should have just been like, bleep you 6'7", then call it a day. That's what you should have said. Brent, you should have literally took a self-recorded.
I should have said that.
Yeah, you should have gave a middle finger and then just went like this in the video.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Oh,
That would have been really
Oh,
good.
yeah.
So anyway,
All right.
no bitch. What?
I do appreciate that though, man. Straight into the point, man.
yeah, he didn't mess around.
No, I like
He
it.
did not. He
Short
was
and sweet.
He had fed up. With
No,
this.
man. See, that makes me miss like my gaming days now online, playing Call of Duty with all the young
man.
kids and everything.
Did you get a lot of that kind of interaction?
Oh, Brent, come on.
Is that just
now?
how it's?
You kidding me? Yeah.
Gosh, people are that miserable,
Yeah.
huh?
No, it's not even about the. I don't.
Yeah,
think it
I don't
has-
think they're-
I don't think it's indicative of that person's situation anymore.
Correct.
Like that's just trolling. Like
Yeah.
that's just how it is.
They love it. Like
That's fun.
that's like their currency for like
Yeah.
the younger generations.
Seriously.
It's like getting a rise out of somebody, getting a reaction, watching that person get mad, and then
Yeah.
back
That
to
might have
normal
been
life.
that kid's like best day ever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he
Yeah,
very
just-
well could have just been his best day.
You just made his whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really making it now. If he was
all
on the
about-
way we were talking about it for 10
It's
minutes.
all about the reactions, man. People love it.
Yeah. That is so. I guess I don't interact that way because
Of
I don't
course.
play the video game, so I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
see that often
That's every day on
on
those
the
kind
gaming
of chats.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, dude, it's every day. Just in like once again, you
but
see
that's
social
not all that
media videos.
new.
No.
I mean, that's been around. I mean, obviously, Austin. When's the last like you were playing Call of Duty in middle school, weren't you? Or modern,
No, it was more like high school and college. So
Okay,
like
but-
early. It had been like 2006, 2007.
It ain't
8.
new.
No, it's been around
Those
forever.
I mean, you get into one of those chats, you're gonna hear every word under the sun in 5 minutes.
I've told this story when I was in college, my sophomore year. I had a parent come online and like, because I was talking smack to her son because her son was bad. All right, well, what do you want me to do? If our team's kicking your butt, I'm going to let you know about it.
No problem.
And the kid got upset and brought his parents on like the mic, so I had to talk to his parents about it. Like, you have some nerve talking to a 10-year-old like that. I'm like, hey,
Get better.
I'm like, he's in the lobby.
Freaking get better.
Number one, I didn't know how old he was, and number two, it's not my fault he's getting beat so much. I don't know what.
Send him back to the lobby.
Yeah, like this is war. It's Call of Duty. I don't know what you want. It's an equal opportunity employer for all ages. If you suck, I'm gonna let you know about it. I don't care if you're 95 years old or you're 8.
True, man.
I guess that is pretty common on that.
I used to
And
get
you
so
just
seriously.
can't tell.
Oh man, I
Really?
was a different person back then. Yeah.
So you would be fired up.
Oh,
Like,
dude, I would have been.
This is exactly. This is just road rage
No,
with
for
a
sure.
phone
It is exactly.
or with a video.
Yeah, like this is why me and my friends just play Tiger Woods golf now. I mean, that's all we play, like online. Seriously, so peaceful and relaxing. Don't got to worry about yelling at anybody. It's so nice. Man.
Oh man, so wild. I was just caught off guard by that, man. I was like, "Holy cow, this is crazy."
Yeah.
The
Who'd
rest
rather
of the chat loved it.
who'd you rather deal with, like the youngins like that, which we assume this kid's young, or like the olds with the emails?
Yeah, I'd probably I can handle the emails because I guess I'm used to it and I
Okay.
kind of expect it.
Yeah.
To me, this was still a bit This was so unexpected, whether it was a kid or somebody else.
Sure.
But I guess I'd get used to it. I just haven't lived that life. Like I don't game,
Mm-hmm.
but I probably would be turned off by that part of the gaming.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm all. You can swear at me all you want, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm just like, to me that would get old pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
But maybe I just get used
Hey,
to it. I don't know.
he's got the
'Cause I
skills
kind of
to back
enjoy
it
the emails. Like I do enjoy the emails.
You just gotta have the skills to back it up, Brent. Because no matter how much someone talks smack, if you're winning in the game,
Keep it
Scoreboard,
coming.
man.
Yeah, that's right.
Scoreboard.
All the time.
Doesn't matter if it's sports, video games, and life. Scoreboard.
Scoreboard as much as you can.
Yeah.
I should have scoreboarded the kid.
Just going to score.
There's actually, I thought about coming up with some of this extreme, like, well, yeah, I'm sitting here in Beverly Hills.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Enjoyed my, like, should have done like this. And I was like, well, that's, if he's really a kid, he didn't give a crap.
You could have
about
messed
that.
with him. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, Brent's got parents calling him.
I know. I don't want to be talking to
No.
the parents of teenagers. All right, let's take a break. Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. Jags getting ready for the Jets. Hey, one thing we didn't really talk about is that an indication last night of how ready the Jags should be, because that game had everything on the line for Tampa.
Yeah.
And they lose it. And I don't know what they were favored by, but obviously not what the Jags are favored.
Is Kirk
I
Cousins
think it was
playing for
a
the Jets?
5-point spread.
That was it.
Is Kirk Cousins playing for the Jets?
No, he's not.
We're all good. We're all good. Don't got to worry about Kirk Bangs. We're all good.
I know you guys have talked about this a bunch, but it is pretty interesting how much this looks like a mismatch on paper. Mm-hmm. Like, it really does. It genuinely looks like a mismatch. From the injury report to how teams are playing to the style of play to everything else. Is it really that much of a mismatch? And can it be that way in the NFL? I feel like we've had experience in Jacksonville on the other side of it. Get you ready for the weekend here on a Friday. Got a lot going on, by the way. Tonight we have an Army-Navy special live from Mayport. Army-Navy game tomorrow on CBS. We will be in Miami tonight for the Reigns State Championship game. We've got Fortegra Hoops Invitation. We're going to have some of the coaches on for a few minutes here and there in the next hour or so. So a lot happening. And, of course, the big Jags game on Sunday here in Jacksonville. Hope you can check this one out tonight. We're excited about it. 7 o'clock on CBS 47 and Fox 30. A really cool story we were working on with Austen Lane and a local family and their connection, even though they've never met. So you'll see that story tonight and many others live from Naval Station Mayport, 7 o'clock. Join Tanika Hughes, myself, and the rest of the Action News Jackson Action Sports Jax team at 7 tonight on CBS 47 and Fox 30.
Hi, I'm Greg Mackey from Cycles of Jacksonville. Whether you're looking for a side-by-side, ATV, motorcycle, or scooter, we have what you need.
Get a Moto Guzzi Stone Corsa for just $235 a month, or a Triumph Trident for as low as $207 a month, or the popular Honda Rebel 1100 DCT starting at a low $204 a month.
Stop by and choose your adventure from all of our great brands, only at Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic Boulevard. Family owned and operated since 1983.
Hello, I'm Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Since 2003, our firm has fought exclusively for the rights of men in family law. Divorce, modification of child support, alimony, custody, and more, all for men. A father is vitally important to a child's life, and being a man is not a reason to pay more in child support or alimony. I'm a single father. I get it. If you have a divorce or other family law issue, contact Kenny Lay & Associates at divorcemenonly.com.
We've been telling you about the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network for over a year now. How to find it, what to see. Simply put, it's TV online. Local sports content all day, every day. Just like this.
Did you always want to make history? Like, think that big, or just say, hey, I want to play in the NFL?
I always say I wanted to play in the NFL.
That's it. Back to her left side. Takes a shot.
Oh,
Into the back of the net.
Oh, what a pass.
Oh, my goodness.
What a pass.
Say he doesn't make a tackle, you still feel like his presence is felt in every single play.
I did have a sense that they wanted to be bold, that they wanted to make a splash.
It's content you won't find on TV. Find it on actionsportsjax.com and just sit back and watch local sports all day on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
How do we make Mason's famous lobster rolls? It's simple. We get up before dawn, head into the open waters of Maine, haul in our traps by hand, and send only the best straight to our restaurants, where we add warm butter or chilled mayo with a squeeze of lemon and pile it on a toasted split-top roll, just like it's been done for nearly a century. That's the recipe for Mason's famous lobster rolls.
What's been going on?
We're both dealing with a lot of guilt right now.
Can't sleep, can't eat. See that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe? We only paid $4 for it.
Looks like we're out of time. Breathing exercises. Inhale, exhale.
Enjoy the new car.
Okay, thanks.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get a Hyundai Santa Fe with 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or get $3,500 bonus cash. Hurry in.
What a throw! Touchdown, Jaguars!
We're coming for you.
They're going to get him on the ground, and that's going to end the ball game.
We show no mercy.
Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Touchdown!
Duval! ETN is going to take it all the way!
Right here on CBS 47.
CBS 47.
Right here. Your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jaguars strike first.
Go Jags.
You have the opportunity to explore what you might want to do with your life.
There's so many opportunities here that it can spark interest that you didn't even know you had.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University. Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School. Tony Mazzio, Sandwood High School, class of 2002.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Colt Tilly, Hilliard High School. Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austin Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Trevor Lawrence full go. You love to see it. The ankle made you a little nervous. Not really. I mean, as the Jaguars social media team then posts him going around in a Christmas circle, doing some dancing and everything to kind of put our mind to ease, which I appreciated.
It's a good thing that's not where the ankle happened.
Nah, for sure. I think the biggest question is going to be, and I think Liam Cohen alluded to this already, but Walker Little is back.
Yeah.
And will probably be in terms of more of a backup role right now until further notice, huh?
Yeah, that was pretty interesting the way he answered that question this week. It was like matter of fact. And I don't know if he interpreted that like as he like playing well enough to be a starter or if did he just win his job? Because you know how this works, like usually you don't lose your job because of injury.
Correct.
So that will be interesting. And I think sometimes I could have interpreted that two different ways. I think people wanted to almost hear Walker Little to the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it did sound like that. I'm not saying that he totally didn't mean it. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. Do you think I think Walker Little has been fine for the most part. I don't think he's been terrible. I think at games when you aren't playing well, I think he doesn't play well. Like if the offensive line isn't playing well, he seems to be one of the biggest culprits, I would say. But like when they haven't played well, say take the Seattle game or maybe even the Rams game and games like that, or even Tennessee, really, it's kind of a group effort where they haven't played well.
I mean, he's given up 9 sacks though.
Has he given up that
which
many?
is tied for he's 81st out of 82nd. We talked about it a couple days ago. He's 81st out of 82nd in terms of tackles, in terms of sacks allowed.
That's a lot.
So literally the second to worst in the league in terms of that stat.
Yeah, and I think. So
and in terms of penalties too, he's 60th out of 82 in terms of tackles, giving up 7 penalties.
Yeah. So what do you do? You play? Would you play? Are you all for right now playing Cole Van Landen?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Without a doubt. And once again, it's got nothing to do with injuries. It's just the fact of the guy is playing at a high level right now, and especially at offensive tackle, I feel like you have to ride that hot hand. So I think Cole Van Landen's your starter. If he gives you a reason why not to trust him, then so be it. But I think Liam Cohen's made it abundantly clear. It doesn't matter what your contract is, doesn't matter what it was last year. The best players are going to play. And I think right now Cole Van Lanen is better than Walker Little.
Yeah, and you know what, Austin, you just said something that's pretty interesting. And you'd think this would be the case across the National Football League and in professional sports. The best players are going to play. And it just isn't the case. Mm-hmm. It doesn't happen all the time. That's what this regime, I think, has done a nice job. Remember Dewey Wingard from the training camp interview we did? Yep. He's like, what I like about this team is the best guys are going to play. Like, that's the message, and I think that's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And what has played out is that. I think you've seen lesser a role from guys like Agba and Smoot at times because of the emergence of B.J. Green and Danny Strigo. Mm-hmm. I think you kind of wondered, why isn't Colin Saunders playing? Well, I think because practice-wise, whatever else, Austin Johnson was Jackson Johnson. Why do I always get the one between Miami offensive tackle and the Jags player mixed up? Mm-hmm. Played better, I guess, even though it wasn't flashy. So I think you see that, and some of this emergence of, like, look at Quentin Morris. Quentin Morris had to play a big role when the tight ends went down. The Jags right now feel like they've got like 4 tight ends that are pretty good. Yep. With Hunter Long and Johnny Mundt. Same thing has happened, I think, in the secondary a bit. I think that's one of the cool parts about this team. I was just talking to Rich Jones on 104.5 about it. What's neat about when you win, I think you get stories like this year's team that's emerging. All these different players that are playing a role. I think when you win, you need that. Kind of this whole raise the floor thing is really showing up. I was thinking about you this week, actually, and you guys may have mentioned it at some point, but you've asked often about Trent Baalke. Where's the gems? Mm-hmm. Well, we think James Gladstone will be able to find gems. Heck, he's already found gems in a sense. I mean, the Strigos and the Greens of the world that are helping out,
for sure,
those are gems.
They've been huge.
Bashal Tootin in the 4th round to help out the way he's helped out, really, LaQuint Allen in the 7th round, the way he's helped out. To be honest with you, it's almost like a Dave Caldwell thing where it's the early picks haven't impacted as much as we think, but they might. We have to
time will tell. Yeah, I mean, like I talked about this earlier in the week. Like, you can't judge James Gladstone based off of Caleb Bransaw and Travis Hunter because injuries happen.
Yeah, even
right?
Milam, right?
Exactly. Now, if next season we're having the same kind of narratives and everything, then yeah, that could be a knock on you. But you get the benefit of the doubt 1 year into your draft cycle if players are getting hurt.
Yeah. And, well, I think also a great example of this, and I think this is going to be a lesson learned for Jacksonville Jaguars fans, and I don't know if you always want to hear this, and I understand it, but people were all over the idea that Brenton Strange was picked in the 2nd round and didn't do much in his first year. And then did a little bit more, but still not enough. And everybody's asking, man, you spent a 2nd-round pick, and you start measuring up. Look at all the different guys, 2nd-round pick. Well, how important is Brenton Strange to this football team? The development of Brenton Strange. Now it's time. It didn't happen maybe in year 1. Started to click a little bit in year 2. It's really happening in year 3. Parker Washington is a different example, but he's a 6th-round pick. Brenton Strange is a 2nd-round pick. You want more immediate impact, especially if you're not really that good. The beauty of it is the Jags feel like they're a pretty good football team, and they don't necessarily need the impact of those draft picks right away. Some of them, yes. I think LaQuint Allen, they probably need maybe more than any of them because of his ability to be a 3rd-down back and what he brings to the table. But they haven't needed like this instant impact production out of everyone in that group where it seems so stressed years in Jacksonville where you almost had to get production out of 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th rounder. You weren't going to be very good.
No, without a doubt. And it's going to be really telling next year because now you're going to have – and there could be a lot of great questions. Like, all right, where does Travis Hunter go, right? I mean, assuming that you re-sign Jacoby Myers – what's that wide receiver room going to look like now that Brian Thomas Jr. seems to be kind of going back to his old self? What's the safety spot going to look like, right? Like there's going to be plenty of battles, which is a great thing. So I think as a GM and as a head coach, it's a great sign when you have the record of what you had last year for the Jacksonville Jaguars. You come in and try to turn it around, and you're not even really relying a lot on your top draft picks to help you out because of injuries and everything, and you're on your way to possibly winning a division. Like that's a good spot to be in.
Do you remember, maybe Hamby, you can bring this up, do you remember 2017 having this many, like, wow, that's a cool performance from XYZ. Cole Van Lannens of the world, LaQuinn Allens of the world, Jarian Jones' emergence, even though he started off the year, then kind of got benched and then came back.
Right.
I'm talking about the Strigos and the Greens. Like, they had names that I feel like were invested in and you knew. They spent a ton of money that year in 17 on that defense to bring in Calais and A.J. Boye. You already had the Ramseys and Miles Jackson, Puzzlesnys of the world. You already had Dante Fowler. You had spent money on Malik Jackson. Am I missing? You traded for Marcel Darius. Mm-hmm. Like, even this year, I mean, even Tim Patrick, what he did last week for you is kind of an under-the-radar thing. You didn't factor that in. I think Macari and Hainsey, to a degree, were just like, okay, those might be stopgap guys. So in that respect, again, I think these...
Would you factor Keelan Cole into that?
Keelan Cole's a good one. Undrafted free agent, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Because you went into that year thinking that the two Allens were your top two receivers.
And then Allen Robinson goes down early.
Right, and Keelan and Marquise were your top two.
Yeah, I mean, Marquise now is an investment, so like you hope to get that out of him. But isn't that fun? Like, that's a fun team. When you can, I think there's something to that. I think there's something galvanizing about that.
Aaron Colvin at the nickel spot.
Colvin played really well that year. His best year.
Mm-hmm.
His best year. And that's a good one. I don't think people knew Colvin was going to give you that. In fact, he felt, if I'm not mistaken, he felt a little bit more like that late, almost like a Brenton Strange type, where I think you had invested in him, hadn't really done much, and then he really emerged.
Mm-hmm.
And they went and signed a big contract, and
never really heard from him.
That was
again.
it. Yeah. So I think it was with Houston, and then he ended up in Washington, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Yeldon was a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. But again, that was a second-round pick, so maybe. So anyway, I just think that makes it fun. Do you think this is not a trip to the Venmo? Okay, but does Bulky actually, like, somebody look at Mr. Hugo says, does Bulky deserve some credit for the team? Now, he doesn't deserve full credit at all because he couldn't get all the ingredients right. Because he didn't go find whether it's Jordan Lewis's and Eric Murray's and now Jacoby Myers and those kind of people, right?
Sure.
I'm not giving him credit for this team. I'm just saying we have seen guys develop, it looked like. We have seen Jarian Jones play really good football. We have seen Devin Lloyd play unbelievable football. How much of now the last year and a half before they made the change do you actually put on the coaching staff for not getting the most out of players now that we've seen this coaching staff really do that with a lot of the same guys?
No, I mean, this has everything to do with the coaching staff, I feel like. Now, like, am I going to give Trent Baalke all the credit in the world? I mean, yeah, the Brenton Strange pick was a great one. What else we got? I mean, Trayvon Walker, yeah, that's good, but everyone's going to say, okay, well, what about Aiden Hutchinson, right? Like, you go back and forth with that.
Jarian Jones.
Yeah, Jarian Jones. Yeah, I mean, that was a great, I think.
Devin Lloyd. Does Devin Lloyd now look good all these years? Like, why couldn't the coaching staff get something out of him? Maybe that he's playing like a first-round pick.
I mean, did he not draft Cole Van Lannen?
I think he traded for Van Lannen or picked them up. I think it was with the Green Bay, I think, right?
Yeah. I mean.
Ezra Cleveland's played really well.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But then you got, like, okay, Tank Bigsby's gone.
Antonio Johnson is playing much better.
Tyler Lacey. Is Tyler Lacey still here? No, he's gone. Yeah, Yasir Abdullah's gone. Parker Washington looks great. You know, so it's back and forth, man. Like, yeah, there's definitely some
full credit.
Of course, yeah, but it's helped.
But it's more of a black eye now on the staff that couldn't get this kind of play, or is it just time? Is it just time and scheme and situation that they needed this time to develop, and maybe they did develop a little bit that emerged now?
I think they needed the right culture and the right scheme to develop, and I don't think that was in place the past couple of years with Trent Baalke. Now, I think you can make some picks and say, okay, this was questionable in terms of Trent Baalke, but you can also look at Brenton Strange and say that was a great pick. So I think it's a horse apiece in terms of the great picks to the bad picks, and I think in terms of coaching, obviously there's been a huge upgrade now, and that's helping the players out.
Yeah. And again, nobody needs to give Baalke. This isn't a credit thing.
I get it, man. It's Christmas time. You have to get your Venmo in. You got to buy gifts. I get it, man. I'm with you.
I do often sit here, though. Don't you? Do you ever do this? Like, really for Doug and everybody else, and kind of wonder, like, what are they looking at? How did they view this? Like, how does Doug Peterson down there at Jupiter playing golf view what's going on in Jacksonville? Like, why does he look at it like, why couldn't we figure it out?
You think he cares that much? I don't know. I've never thought about it.
Like if you were, I don't know, man. Like
I'm gonna be honest. Like when I left the Jaguars, I didn't care. Like I mean, and I don't want to say there was any bitterness because I love Gus Bradley, but like I wasn't constantly checking in on him to see like how the Jaguars were doing. You know, then I obviously I still like hold that team close to my heart because that's what gave me the start. But when I was in Kansas City and Chicago, I wasn't like, oh, still, you know, it's whatever, man. It's business.
But you weren't the architect of it. You know, like it's kind of you weren't in control of that whole defense or whatever else.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I mean,
I just think a lot of these same guys are. I don't know. I don't know if that's an internal question or do you sit there and deflect and say, well, because I can guarantee you, because I know how GMs work. Like Trent Baalke's sitting somewhere in Montana or Minnesota or wherever the heck he is, and he's sitting there being like,
"Told you."
I don't know why these guys couldn't coach him up. Like, no doubt. I mean, is there any doubt in your mind that he's doing that?
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what GMs think, man. I think GMs.
I think it's totally blame. I think they blame the coaches because usually then the coaches would sit here after like the Houston debacle and say, "See, told you can't win with those guys. So you just got the same guys as last year out there running around. This defense can't stop anybody." Because that's the back and forth I think that goes on. But right now it's crystal clear that the Jaguars coaching staff has got a lot out of these guys.
Of course.
And it's not like they went and spent $200 million in free agency and they can sit there and be like, wow, look at all that. Certainly, they've added some key pieces that I think have elevated the other guys. Eric Murray, to me, is a very key piece to this.
Oh, he's huge.
That nobody is going to put him in a Pro Bowl vote or anything else, right? And he didn't cost $25 million a year, but he's a big piece. So I just think that part's interesting. I'm going to ask you a little bit about how heavy the Jaguars are a favorite in just a moment in this football game. But, hey, we've got the Fortegra Invitational coming up on the network tomorrow. And right now we're heading out to Middleburg. And the head coach of the basketball team is Bert Cannon. He joins us for a couple minutes on the show. And excited for tonight's action, actually, at the Bowles School. You guys tip it off, and then we'll have the championship game. Hope to see you in it, Coach, or the third-place game tomorrow night on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Tell us a little bit about your basketball team going into the night.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're super excited to take the court, you know, and play at Bowles and play against Bowles and being invited to a great tournament. Yeah, I mean, we got off to a little slow start right now. So I've got 3 of my starters are football players, and obviously Middleburg made the playoffs, and you know, literally they lost on a Friday, came to me practice on Saturday, and then we had games Monday, Tuesday, Friday next week. So definitely a little slow start, but we're starting to get some, you know, some basketball in us and getting into basketball shape, and you know, definitely excited to see where the season ends up.
Yeah, how much of a challenge is that? I guess a lot of folks probably have to deal with some of that. You probably have to deal with a little more of that, I would think, at Middleburg than maybe some other places. That's a good thing. I think you want football players on your basketball team. I love that kids are playing a variety of sports, but it is a little bit of a challenge, I would imagine.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, and I'm definitely a proponent of multi-sports. You know, I think it's very important for kids to, you know, rest their bodies and, you know, quarterbacks, arms, baseball, all that, you know. So I definitely think it's great. For me, it's only my second year at the varsity level. I was in middle school coaching for 10 years, so it's you know, a learning curve for me because I front loaded some games for us, you know, this year, which I probably, you know, looking back and looking at my roster, I probably would have made maybe a little bit later in the season, you know, put those games, but also like, you know, we want to play, we want to compete, you know, we definitely want to, you know, I'm trying to build that culture and foundation, you know, of Middleburg basketball. So
you guys will play Bowles tonight. Just give us a couple of players to keep an eye on. Give a shout out to some of your guys and who we should watch out for this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we have Floyd Reed, that, you know, is a football player as well, but, you know, he's our leading scorer for, you know, this is our second year in a row with him, our leading scorer, and, you know, can get to the rim, got a great shot on the outside, and a knack for stealing the ball. Parker James is another junior. He's a junior that I have, and he's been coming up very well. Very limited minutes last year. But this year's playing a lot in the game. He's got a deadly shot from the outside. And then we have a newcomer that came to our school at the end of last year from one of the Carolinas, Landon Brown, who's a junior, you know, plays above the rim, you know, and excited for him. He's battling a little bit of a flu, you know, right now, but hopefully he can give it a go tonight because he's definitely a big part of our team.
Middleburg play against Bowles at 8 o'clock. It says at the Bowles School. First Coast University Christian go at 6 o'clock. And then tomorrow, again, we'll have 4 o'clock, the third place game, and 6 o'clock, the championship game of the Fortegra. It's a little more shrunk down this year because they were doing some renovations at FSCJ. So not as big a field, but still getting it in for the Fortegra here in 2025. And glad to have it on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network again on Saturday. One last one for you, Coach Cannon. You do have to kind of, I guess, weigh that part, right? The Friday, Saturday, back-to-back games. And do you try to use more of your bench if you can, if possible today?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, especially if we're dealing with, any sickness, that kind of stuff, guys just kind of need to step up and, like that adage of, next man up. And, I always just tell those kids, that are coming off the bench, just make the most of it, whether it's on the defensive end or the offensive end, just make the most of it and stand out some way.
All right. Good luck to the Broncos tonight. Burt Cannon, thanks for taking a few minutes with us here on the Brent Martineau Show. You bet. Fortegra Invitational coming up tonight at the Bowles School. Again, we'll have it for you, the third place game, the championship game tomorrow on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. Find it at actionsportsjacks.com. Also, Action News Jacks app. If you're at the game, you can watch it. And also on your smart TV, share it with the family and friends and everybody involved with First Coast University Christian, Bowles, Middleburg basketball. Scott Manzi, Scott Cooper on the call of those two games coming up tomorrow. Back to the Jags. They look like they are a heavy favorite, right? 2-touchdown favorite.
And it keeps going up, fellas.
It was 13.5 at last check. What do you got?
Well, no, it started at 11.5.
Yeah. It went to 12.5. Now 13.5 last night, I think I saw. Mm-hmm. Is that still 13.5?
Yes.
That's a huge line in the NFL. And I know you guys have been talking a little bit this week about you're almost a little afraid of it in a sense, like, okay, don't take it. Last night's game was an example of it, man. We know what the league is, so let's not kid ourselves. This isn't college football where you should just walk in and beat somebody. It's not high school football. I think we know that, but I think sometimes we don't want to admit that all the time. Yeah, the Jags should win this game. It really does look like a mismatch on paper. The Jags have a lot of people practicing back healthy, and quite frankly, the Jets don't. They're depleted on defense. They're depleted on offense. They're playing a quarterback that hardly anybody's ever heard of. It looks like it. I mean,
Fields has still been out.
Yeah, Fields and Tyrod Taylor missed the last two practices, so I got to believe it's going to be Cook. And, I mean, it's like if Breece Hall doesn't run for 150 yards and the Jags don't turn it over 4 times, it feels like the Jets don't have much of a chance in this game.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday Casey and I kind of did an exercise of like trying to weigh every single option. Like where if this doesn't go right and for whatever reason, like it's a close game or heaven forbid the Jaguars lose this game, what are we talking about on Monday? Like how do they lose this game, right? Like what do the Jets have that scares you? And like we literally try to go top to bottom on the roster to try to find anything. And like, you know, I think if Fields did play, that makes you a little nervous. Yeah. A dual threat quarterback, like, okay, that can make you nervous. Like Breece Hall doesn't, because if you can stop Jonathan Taylor, you can stop Breece Hall. Not the same type of running back, but I think the Jaguars' run defense, if you know anything about this team, anything at all, it's they can stop the run. More than, you know, I mean, yeah, sometimes they can run the football, sometimes they can't, sometimes they go deep. I mean, they're showing that later, but like the most consistent thing all season has been the ability to stop the run. Like that's their identity, that's who they are. So Breece Hall does not scare you in the run game. Now the pass game, okay, can linebackers stay on him? Time will tell. But besides that, you're not really scared of anybody. Like, yeah, they have decent edge rushers. I think every NFL team's got at least one, or a good interior defensive lineman. Like, it's the NFL. They're gonna have great players. But yeah, it's hard to see how the Jets can just be competitive with the Jaguars because their players don't really scare you.
Yeah, they really don't. I just don't want to chalk it up. I just feel like the Jags are this was Jags team a couple years ago, or some of the renditions of the Jags that we've had. I just feel like this team is pretty mentally tough and mature. And sure. This is the Tennessee game again. It's just at home.
But see, I think it's a little different, though, because the Tennessee game, there's incentive.
Yeah, and I heard you say about the rivalry.
Yeah, it's a division. I mean,
but it's a mismatch on paper.
Sure, absolutely.
Even at Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
You had 2 players in that football game.
Of course.
That's if Cam Ward played well.
Yeah. But there, I feel like you had you had some outside noise simply because, look, it's Tennessee Titans, and then they've had your number. Like, the Jets, and I know Liam Cohen's the master of this, and he's going to find a way to get his team up, but, like, how do you get up for this Jets game? How do you not look ahead to the Broncos? How do you say, hey, the Jets are coming to our house, let's get motivated here and win this football game? And I know Liam Cohen will find the stimulus that's going to be required to motivate his players, but I think that's the challenge right now is that.
Yeah, and remember that Tennessee game, the Jags kind of got beat up in the trenches, specifically on offense. Like, their offensive line did not play well. They couldn't run the ball, and everything was clunky. Remember, they got penalties in that game. That was just a couple weeks ago, and they still won easily. But, like, that's what you want. You want to play good football. You want to avoid bad football. Mm-hmm. You want to continue to ascend. I think what's interesting, Austin, if I'm Cohen, it's like, okay, I don't need to do that much. We're better than them. The way I look at these games, like, if you don't turn it over a few times and you just don't throw up all over yourself, basically, you're going to win the game. You're the better team. Mm-hmm. But does that mean you kind of, like, play it almost in a way conservatively? Because why put anything at risk? Or you just go get it. And I think I kind of agree with you. I think you go get it, especially early. Because if you jump out to a 10-0 lead or something like that, you're probably burying that team. They're halfway packed up for the season anyway. And now you let your defense go get it against a young quarterback. So to me, the first 10, 15, 20 minutes of the game are really what will tell the story.
No, I mean, listen, if I'm Liam Cohen, this is the Pro Bowl let's get in club now. I'm saying no one wants to vote us for the Pro Bowl. Check this out. Let's go ahead and put up a 50 burger on the Jets. Let's get some, people talking about us in terms of fantasy numbers and everything. Fantasy playoffs just started, and let's get some recognition. Like that's what I'm thinking. If I'm Coach Camp, I'm thinking, hey, Josh Hines out. Let's get you 3 sacks. Trayvon Walker, let's get you 3 sacks. Defense. Let's see turnovers. Let's score a touchdown. On offense, Brian Thomas Jr. Let's get you back to relevancy. Jacoby Myers, let's show you why you're the true number 1 wide receiver. Trevor Lawrence, let's get that 4 touchdown day out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what this game should be about. And now, once again, coaches aren't going to think like that.
No,
I don't think.
I get it.
But, like, that's what I would be doing because that's what needs to happen. Like, I think the Jaguars are a damn good to almost great team.
Whoa.
What? They're number 3 in the AFC. How can you not think they're damn good to almost great?
Yeah.
You don't think that?
Well, great alarms me. Damn good is good.
Yeah, but Brent is always the guy who thinks great is overused. So he's
okay. Well, I guess what's the definition of great? Like
else.
if you're a top 3 team in your conference, what does that mean then?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to get into.
Okay, we don't have to get into it. Okay,
no, I'm just saying. I don't know. I haven't really classified them yet. I don't. Okay. They could be ascending toward great.
Okay.
I don't know if I feel like.
I mean, we'll just say this then. They're a top 3 team right now in the AFC.
Yeah.
Until further notice.
Which they are.
Yeah, and I think rightfully so. They are a top 3 team in the AFC. So if that's the narrative, then it's okay to expect this team to go out there and whoop the New York Jets.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what top 3 teams in their conferences do.
We've been on the receiving end of this here in Jacksonville many a times. And like the New England games come to mind when you go up there and you get beat like 52-10, whatever that is. Or, this isn't 2013. You're not playing like the Jags 2013 roster, but it does feel like a team that is about over the season in New York. And we've been this time of year where you just kind of wonder what's going to show up. And to the credit of a lot of teams, your team in 2012 to other teams, they do show up. They usually battle and still play. But there also are just mismatches sometimes. Mm-hmm. And it does feel like this one. The one thing I will say about the Jets is, like, their losses, like, they have 3 wins. They've won 3 out of the last 6, okay? And they haven't really beaten anybody that should get your attention in that stretch. They've beaten the Falcons, the Browns, and the Bengals without Joe Burrow at that time, where they really had a good game, scored 39 points. What I would say, though, their losses are not bad losses. I mean, well, they might have got beat pretty good, but they lost to the Steelers, the Bills, the Bucs, the Dolphins, the Cowboys, the Broncos, the Panthers, who were playing well, the Patriots, the Ravens, and the Dolphins. I mean, their losses are all, like, they don't have, but they can't beat a good team, is the point. And you just said it. The Jags are at least a damn good team right now, and they can't beat that kind of team, is what they've pretty much proven. And last week's effort was a little, like, Dolphins are playing better football, but they had no chance in that game, especially with with Brady Cook. So we'll see what the Jags do and check out that injury report. But the Jags are really, this looks nice on paper. We'll see if they can deliver on Sunday here at home. Again, 1 o'clock kick on CBS 47. Hope to see you there. Beautiful forecast for the day. I don't know how many tickets are still available. I hope, I kind of pushed this out and didn't realize it until I said it. The Jags have 2 more games in this stadium at full capacity, guaranteed. Sunday and then the Titans game. Now, they could get a home playoff game. I understand all that stuff. But regular season-wise, it's the last, one of the last 2 chances that you're guaranteed to see the stadium like this, which is kind of wild to think about because we're still 2028 away from the new stadium. But next year, of course, is like 43,000 capacity, which I think that top part will all be shut off. And then, obviously, 27 not around here. So, no Jaguars to end up on the right side of the scoreboard. We'll be right back. Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. Here's the Reigns Vikings heading down. They're already down there against Miami Northwestern. 7:30 kick tonight. Marcel Robinson will be down there for the Action Sports Jax, so we'll have some coverage for you tonight at 6. And then the late shows 10 and 11 and all weekend long as the Reigns tries to win its 4th state championship, first one since 2018. When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at NimnickBuickGMC.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade.
There's a saying in sports, you can't win them all, but you can win a lot with good folks on your team. Like that one painter, First Coast. It's tough to beat the sun in Florida, so your home fades. It's tough to beat that HOA when they come calling. Beat the sun, beat the HOA with that one painter, First Coast. And it's a good time to do it. Less rain to work around and painting in mild temperatures is perfect. After all, the paint bonds to the surface so much better. Give that one painter First Coast a call at 904-417-3557 or look them up at first-coast.thatonepainter.com. Fast estimate, guidance on color and HOA requirements, and the highest quality job you'll find anywhere. Be a big winner in your neighborhood with that one painter First Coast on your team.
It's one of the hot spots in the area.
Welcome you to String Sports Brewery out at the beach. Big crowd on hand tonight. The fans are here.
And now, the newest hot spot at the beach is open. String Sports Brewery in Jax Beach has opened its doors with rave reviews.
We're going to be fans forever.
Cozy up to the bar. Grab a seat in the sports-themed restaurant, or grab a seat outside and feel that breeze coming off the beach as the weather warms. Just like the original location in Springfield, try the popular beer menu and come for lunch or dinner too, because the food is fantastic.
We got a special guest in the house. He's happy. He's feeling good. He's Trayvon Walker.
It's where we hosted Jags Report Live in the football season, and the String Sports Brewery staff can't wait to host you. Hey, welcome back here to String Sports Brewery. And if you haven't checked out the new location in Jax Beach, you got to do it. String Sports Brewery, now with 2 locations in Springfield and now open in Jax Beach on Penman Road.
Hi, I'm Greg Mackey from Cycles of Jacksonville. Whether you're looking for a side-by-side, ATV, motorcycle, or scooter, Honda has what you need.
The Honda Talon. Ultimate performance meets family-friendly fun. Prices starting at $363 a month. Or the sporty Honda CBR 650 starting at an affordable $204 a month.
Stop by and choose your adventure from a full line of Honda products. Only at Cycles of Jacksonville on Atlantic Boulevard. Family owned and operated since 1983.
Hello, I'm Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Since 2003, our firm has fought exclusively for the rights of men in family law. Divorce, modification of child support, alimony, custody, and more, all for men. A father is vitally important to a child's life, and being a man is not a reason to pay more in child support or alimony. I'm a single father. I get it. If you have a divorce or other family law issue, contact Kenny Lay & Associates at divorcemenonly.com.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. And visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austin Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Oh, yeah, weekend spreads brought to you by Mason's Famous Lobster Rolls. Check them out in the town center as you're doing some shopping or up in Fernandina Beach. Good place to go during the holidays as well. And Mason's Famous Lobster Rolls, great place to stop by. MasonsLobster.com. We'll have some of the picks coming up in just a little bit, including Army-Navy, and then these handful of games for the NFL. Brent Martineau, Austen Lane, Jason Hamby, Casey Kurtz swinging by a little bit later on as well for the spreads and the weekend wagers, as we'll have that coming up. We've got a bunch going on here on a Friday. And
real quick, wanted to mention, because we were talking about how big of the spread the Jags are.
Yeah.
4 games, double-digit spreads in the NFL.
Saw that.
4.
Damn.
And that doesn't include the Texans, who are 9.5 against the Cardinals.
That's a little surprising. I think the Texans won at 9.5 just because the Cardinals have played close with a lot of people. I know 3 out of the last 5 weeks, I think they've been blown out too, though. So be interesting to see how that Jags could really use a helper somewhere along the way.
Yeah, man.
Would they get one? We'll see. That is pretty wild, though, to have basically 5 double-digit games.
Yeah.
In the NFL. That's not that is a
big
spread in the NFL. And I do feel like, Austin, that we've had a little bit of that in the league the last couple of years. It's like haves and have-nots. I'll also say this, knock on wood, but most of the time, not last night, but most of the time, the haves have taken care of the have-nots too. So I think it gives Vegas some confidence in those spreads.
Yeah, it should, because I feel like this has kind of been the storyline, and I don't remember it being ever this bad, but usually when a team's favored by a touchdown and some change, they usually cover that. I feel like
the points.
Yeah, Mm-hmm.
That'd be one hell. By the way, I might want to do that just for
I'm going to do the research.
Avoid
this year.
Avoid the Jags game here, but take the outright wins in all the other 4, and see what that would pay out for your dollar wager.
Yeah. You're crazy.
Because if there's one league it could happen in, it's the NFL.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Hopefully you don't get one of those storylines this week, because we wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that here in Jacksonville. Which one do you want to go to here? On Grant Udinski?
I thought on...
Speaking of receiving, or you want to go to Trevor?
Trevor.
Yeah. I just thought, I don't know if you heard Grant Udinski yesterday. And I don't always listen to the coordinator because right in the middle of our show. But I was driving, so I heard both the coordinators as well after listening to a bit of our show. I had a lot of time on my hands in the car. I listen to so much Christmas music.
You've already dialed in.
Already dialed in.
Hey,
man.
It's after Thanksgiving.
Dude, we got 2 weeks. We're less than 2 weeks away from Christmas.
I know, but there's a difference.
I'm not going to listen to some. I'm not going to listen to it at all.
Well, there's a difference, I'm just saying, between hearing it and enjoying it when you're out or whatever, and personally playing it on your phone or whatever.
Oh, yeah. We're big in,
I'll probably start this
Christmas
weekend.
music guy.
Oh, you'll play it on your phone, Hamby?
Yeah.
Because there's some stations that just play Christmas music.
Of course.
I've
kind of been holding off until around now. Like this weekend, I'll probably start.
Do you just have like a playlist, or do you just kind of let it like randomly, like on an
honestly,
iTunes radio or something, a Christmas channel?
So y'all are gonna hate this. I have 2 Christmas albums, from really unknown bands that I just play. Like I love every song on the album, and it's like traditional songs that they've remade.
You gonna share? Who is it?
Jars of Clay. Sixpence, None the Richer.
The band that sings "Kiss Me"?
Yes, they have a Christmas album that's incredible. Great pull, by the way. Good for you.
Send me those, so maybe I'll listen to it.
Okay.
I want to see if I like it.
I can't believe
great album.
That is the most random thing, Brent, I've ever heard.
Riu.
I mean, like we need like a random button to hit, because Sixpence None the Richer, who are kind of a one-hit wonder, like every single team.
No.
Give me one other song besides "Kiss Me."
Gosh, there are 3 really good songs that are non-Christmas songs.
I'm sure they're great. Yeah, I know. "Kiss Me" is the one that's the great song. It was in every single '90s like teen.
Don't Dream It's Over.
Never heard of it.
Breathe Your Name.
Never heard of it.
Come on now.
Never heard of it at all.
Lock in.
One-hit wonder, Brent. And they have a Christmas album. It's crazy.
It's like Milli Vanilli with a Christmas album.
Blame it on the rain.
I've never heard. That's a remake, by the way.
Is it?
They didn't do.
Blame It on the Rain?
Blame It on the Rain is not under a Sixpence original.
No, I'm saying Milli Vanilli.
No, okay. I thought you're okay. Gotcha. Sorry.
That's their song.
That is their song. Correct. Yes. Okay. and we're back. But no, that's completely random, Hamby. I didn't know Sixpence None the Richer had a Christmas album.
Yeah, it's called The Dawn of Grace in 2008.
Are they kind of like a Christian rock band?
Kind of, yeah.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm sending my way.
I'll send it to you.
Nice.
Will you listen
to Sixpence None the Richer?
No, Christmas music.
Oh yeah.
You'll have Spotify?
No, man. Come on. Apple Music.
I'll send you the album on YouTube.
Although they jacked up my price because I used my college ID, so you get a discount.
15 years.
Your college ID ran out?
Well, hey, I was taking online courses like 8 years ago.
Classes.
Yeah.
Wingdings.
So it still worked and everything, but they caught on to me because I had to verify it. I had to verify my college ID, and I can't get into it anymore because, hey, that was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So now I got to pay full price, which.
Should I put you on my plan?
No, it's all good. You know what, man? I don't mind paying the $10.99 a month, right? Like it's justifiable. I mean, I listen to so much music now. Paying $100 and some change for, YouTube TV is another thing.
I've been jacking that up,
dude. The people who hold out to and only listen to music on YouTube.
Oh, with the commercials.
Yes.
Oh,
those people
get 'em out
exist.
of here. Yeah, it's bad.
There are quite a few of them.
We one of our old like teammates that I used to train with, he would do that. Like he'd bring his like phone to the gym, put it in the aux, and then it would be on YouTube. So there'd be like and like we're sparring, so you're not just gonna go up there and hit skip. So then we gotta hear like the 10-minute commercials.
Yeah.
Horrible. And by the way, Brad, I went on a big rant yesterday. So ESPN Plus, which I don't pay for, but I take
You're
advantage.
welcome.
No, it's not from you. It's somebody else. Because I didn't have the two-way verification. You guys set up the two-way verification for ESPN Plus.
Did we?
Yeah. Come on, Brent. You're better than that. It's okay. I got somebody else's.
I still have the Milwaukee Bucks on my favorite list.
You damn right you do. 8 and 11 coming at you. But no, the NHL hockey games are on ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
To watch a hockey game, you have to sit through 5 minutes to even get to like the live feed. It's 5 minutes of like ads, and then it'll bring you to the broadcast. We'll still have the commercials when they happen as well.
And is that free now? ESPN Plus or no?
No.
Plus is not free.
No.
On that new app, because that's a whole new app remake.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Killer Tofu. That's, by the way, shout out to him. See, he's got the right idea because I pay for like the subscription. Do you have Apple Music?
I do.
Okay, so like we
pay for the subscription.
We don't own those songs though. You can like pay for the songs. They're like $2 a pop.
Okay.
And pay for them. You have them forever. You own them.
Dude, that used to be used to be one of my Christmas gifts.
That's
like you get a $15 gift card.
I know.
Apple, and every song would be like either 69 cents or 99 cents.
Exactly.
So like every year I could get like buy a new album on Apple.
But he's got the right idea, man, because he owns that music. Like that's not going anywhere. Like we're renting music basically for $10 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
But okay, it's $10 a month. He said he had 4,500 songs he owns. He paid $9,000.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. I'm sure some of them were like 60.
Deals.
Yeah. Okay, but how much did he pay? Put it back up there, Hamby. What did he say he paid?
Well, he didn't say. Let me see how many songs he.
It said 4,556.
Yeah, it was 4,000 something songs.
Okay, so say that's $8,000.
Let's just say it's 4,000.
Okay, we'll say it's $4,000. Well, okay, you can do that, or you can pay what 12? Is it $10 a month or $12 a month?
Probably $10.99 or something.
You're not getting up to that math.
So I don't know. I'm not. Help me out, Hamby. So $10.99 times
45
12.
years.
Oh, it's 45 years. Oh, never mind then. I thought I was gonna do like
saying,
yeah. Okay.
But if you own the song,
He can pass on to his
what can you
grandkids,
do
though,
with
Brent.
it?
You just
always listen to it.
So yeah, you just always listen to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like cycle through songs. I feel like a hot song for a bit.
Sure.
I'll listen to it nonstop.
Yeah.
And then I'll like put it away, so I don't need to buy it.
That's true.
So I don't know. I'm not hating on it.
I thought it was the way to do it. Now I'm looking like maybe that wasn't the way to do it. I don't know.
Well, let's ask, why do you own all those songs?
Yeah,
it was probably from back in the
really
day, Hamby.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
But are you still buying songs, or is that just from the past?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Hey, as for let's get to Trevor Lawrence and Grant Udinski. Udinski had a couple of thoughts yesterday I thought were fascinating, and one was on Trevor Lawrence. The other was on Jacoby Myers. So let's hear him on Trevor Lawrence. And what you really start to everybody's asking the question anyway, but I think this is a lot more nuance into what they've been working with, what Trevor's been working with, and this is all about a new offense and new people. And once again, that's a big part of his career, right? 3 different staffs in 5 years, a lot of different things going on for the Jaguars franchise quarterback. Listen to the offensive coordinator.
Little things. I think there are things that show up on TV or on tape that are apparent to everybody, like some of the throws. Like you look at the throw he made to Tim Patrick on our sideline, the throw he made to Tim Patrick on their sideline, 2 critical downs. Some of the plays in the red zone, off schedule, moving around in the pocket. Those things are apparent because of how fast he's playing, the decision he's making, but it's even little things with making certain calls up front or the way he's bringing shifts and motions and timing some of those things up that are so, the details of those things are so minute that people may not notice from an outsider, but they make a big difference to the players that he's playing with and to us as coaches, to the scheme and the system and little angles being lined up and being executed properly. So those things kind of pay dividends for everybody else in the offense that don't always show up on his stat sheet or show up with a completion for him that everyone's clapping for him, but those impact the team in a lot of ways.
So I thought it was pretty detailed, pretty insightful about everything that he's got to do. And I think there's been a lot of talk, a lot of questions this week from our local media about the mastery of the offense and where he is. And I think even Trevor said Wednesday, like, hey, he feels like by the time he gets to a game that he's mastered the plan and what they're trying to do. And so I think it takes into consideration that, hey, mentally, he's been pretty good in this system all year. But he's really starting to get very comfortable. And now that he's very comfortable, it feels like also the play is starting to add up. Just makes you a split second faster, more decisive. And what people point, like the 3rd and 9 play, we're going to break it down a little more on Countdown to Kickoff this weekend. And people really raved about it. Tim Patrick's like, this might be the best throw I've ever seen. I was like, well, because to your naked eye, it just looks like a backyard play. But I think the nuances of how he got there were interesting.
It's the Walmart version of the Zach Wilson throw that literally got him drafted on his pro day.
Yeah, interesting. I think what was fascinating about that play is Liam Cohen talked about it, and he's like, just laughed because he set up the wrong protection.
Yeah. Oh, he did.
So a lot of people think like, hey, he had to beat that guy. But Liam Cohen on Wednesday said, no, he actually set up the wrong protection. Like he didn't have that guy.
That's funny.
But he was able to avoid that guy. And what Cohen raved about was that's just guys making a play. That's making the coaches look good. That's making the scheme look good. That's not saying, hey, everything's got to be lined up to go make a play.
As coaches would say, it's being an athlete.
Yeah,
there's robots and there's athletes. And so, like, it's funny because, like, some coaches handle this differently, but, like, a coach will tell you to do something, right, and do it by the book, and then you have a chance to kind of play outside yourself and make the play, and you don't do it, and then he's like, what? You saw him. Why don't you make the play?
If it works, it's great.
Of course, you have to, try to find that line. But Yeah, it's great to hear that, athletes are being athletes and not just, robots.
Yeah, and so here's the deal, guys, on this. We saw this in 2022. It took about 8, 9, 10 games for Trevor to get comfortable in Doug's system, or at least his play to look like he's comfortable. Like, I don't know which one's which. But he took off. It looks like we're starting to see that. I don't want to get crazy with it. It's been a couple games, but certainly he's playing better football. And you can feel the confidence. You talk to the receivers, you talk to Trevor, you talk to the coaches, you feel the confidence around the whole thing right now. And it does remind you a bit of 2022. And that, by the way, did carry into 2023 for the first 10, 11 games until he got hurt.
Yeah.
So this could be a really good sign. I watched a Chris Sims video yesterday, and I thought it was interesting. Like, he says he because he can be critical of everybody, and he's been critical of Trevor at times in the past. And this is something like I just wouldn't see. He just said mechanically, fundamentally, he's never seen him play better than he did Sunday.
Yeah.
He said, and I think we've seen some good Trevor games, but he just, I wouldn't know what mechanically and fundamentally looks like. Yeah. He said the only one bad throw he thought he made in that game was the one over the middle to Brenton Strange. That was a little behind him, and that's because his footwork was a little screwy.
Is that
remember when he was cutting across and it was incomplete?
Oh,
pass.
he got the
They never really showed the
shoulder.
replay of how much it was behind him, but it certainly looks like it was behind him.
Yeah.
So you probably have to check it out in the All-22.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's and see, I actually came off the Arizona game thinking he threw the football really well. And I understand it was a 4-turnover game, but I thought he threw the football in the entire game really well.
Yeah.
Outside of 3 plays, and those 3 plays all killed him. And really it was 2 because one of the ones was deflected. The other one was a fumble. So it was the 2 throws that he made that get picked off. And those hurt. You want your misses to be incomplete to Brenton Strange, not interception.
For sure.
But I think really you start to go back to that Arizona game, and I think that's where he started throwing the football really.
Yeah, I mean he's been kind of on a hot hand, which is great to see because once again it's happening at the right time. Hopefully you can kind of maybe reach that crescendo now, that peak in Denver, because if you need that game. But yeah, I mean hopefully he can burst out and have his Kirk Cousins game.
Early look at the Denver forecast, by the way, we did this yesterday, 60 degrees.
2020. I know.
You take that all day.
Hey, you're going to go out there, right?
Yeah, and don't flex it. Don't.
It's not good.
I know. But I'm just saying, you don't need to. Yeah. We're all good.
Yeah, it's all good. And it was never getting flexed. It's not getting flexed. It'll be a 4 o'clocker. All right, let's do this before.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins, devil's advocate.
Oh, I thought it was Kirk Cousins' question.
I agree with everything that you're saying. Trevor's playing great. Offense is getting rolling. We expected it could take this amount of time. It looks like it is. Agree. Just set aside the comments that Udinski made about him getting the protections, the motions, the timing. Isn't that the expectation? This goes back to, Brent, your kind of constant question of, well, how many mistakes is allowed? How many does the normal quarterback make, the average quarterback, even the great ones they make? Does the Udinski comments about him getting that expected? Or is that you really seeing the growth?
Well, I think this actually puts, in my opinion, I think if you really listen to Liam Cohen talk most of the year, I think he's already been good at this most of the year. I think Cohen will say it almost every week. He's getting us into the right stuff, getting us into the right stuff, getting us into the right stuff. So he's doing a lot. Now, are there some misses? Like he obviously missed the protection? Absolutely. But they're going to be those. And that that's right. So I just think, to me, there's 2 elements of it. I think Trevor, you can make the case, has been playing decent enough, in the weeds of the offense for most of the season. I think where does starting to click fast and also throw the ball the right way, where does the physical part and also the speed of everything get to where it is right now? And to me, that's probably just, you can't do that in training camp. You need the game reps to figure all that stuff out, and you kind of work through it as you go.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all got to keep in mind, this is the first year running the offense, right? And the offenses prior probably weren't conducive to bringing out the best in Trevor Lawrence, right? So instead of having just a clear ground to work with in Liam Cohen, he probably had to fix some things out of Trevor Lawrence because of what he was accustomed to in the past with Doug Peterson and then Urban Meyer and everything. So I get what you're saying, Hamby, where it's it's expected. right? But is it really expected in this first-year offense to what he's been showing so far, what we're at right now, peaking? Like, I think it's a pleasant surprise, and the best could still be yet to come. And whether it's the changing up of the wristband, whatever the case may be, like, he is playing, like, he does look different now, right? And it's a great thing to see. I just think they're alluding to, hey, everything that we've kind of thrown at him, he's answered the challenge. And I don't know how difficult in terms of other NFL offenses is it to grasp, but I assume in terms of motions and everything, and in terms of what it looked like week 1, 2, 3, and 4 of, the delay games and not getting the call-in on time, like, I assume it's a little taxing.
Yeah, I think what you just said is pretty interesting, because I would suggest Liam Cohen figured himself out too.
Sure.
Like, that's what happened around the bye week, right? He started to minimalize the playbook a little bit.
Well, he had to because Myers, too, came in.
Well, and Myers came in.
And he ripped the screens out of
out
of the playbook.
Screens are gone, like just all those things. So he had an 8-game sample of, hey, here's what our guys are good at. Here's what our guys can't handle. And I don't really think that was a Trevor thing as much as our guys can't handle this. They don't know what plays they're running.
Yeah.
They're in illegal motion all the time. Like all this stuff. And he took that stuff out and dialed it down, to your point. What I think is, how long can you where can you get it to? The bottom line is Doug Peterson and company got us to a really good spot in 2022. Trevor Lawrence at the end of 2022, folks, was playing some of the best football in the National Football League from the quarterback position. Like top 3 in the last 8 games of the year. That's how good it was. I mean, maybe it was 4 or 5, but you get my point. That's how good he was playing. So can they get him to here quick enough right now? And can they continue that is what we're going to all wonder into next year and on. So, it's a fascinating development. It's interesting to hear them talk about it. Yeah. And what we don't talk about all the time, we understand this from a fan point of view and from a conversation point of view. There's so much nuance in it that people don't have time for the nuance.
No, like we ain't going to sit here and celebrate, oh, he, checked out of this to this and
Absolutely.
It got a 12-yard gain. Like, no, I mean,
yeah.
Even PFF's like, we'll take your word for it.
To me, my biggest thing about the whole Trevor experience through 5 years has been trust. And what I feel like this comes all the way back to is now you have things to trust. And that, I think, started with Liam Cohen and this coaching staff, but it really hit a new level with guys like Brenton Strange when he came back, but also Jacoby Myers has made him trust so many things. And I think we know that has been one of the great answers. Let's take a break. We'll get to the Myers part a little bit later. Still take it until 1 o'clock here on the Brent and Austen Show, but let's stay on time. And, hey, if you're looking for something to do this week, head on down to Best Bet, bestbetjacks.com, place to find all the different things happening. Hamby had a big day at Best Bet like a week and a half ago. Yeah, How much did you win?
Well, the high hand was $1,000, and I piled $300 on top of that.
How about that?
$1,300 profit day.
What was that? Was that just a game, or was it a special?
I believe so. So on that, what was it? I guess
like
it was
last Friday or Saturday
night. Yeah, because the normal high hand, I believe, are like $300, $400.
Okay.
Which is great, every 30 minutes. But on this night, they had 500, 1,000, all 3 locations. So I was playing over on Monument. They also included Orange Park and St. Augustine. So the first half hour is 500. The second half hour is 1,000. I actually hit tens full, or quad tens with an ace on my buddy.
Damn.
At 9:32, and it held for 28 minutes.
Wow. How about that?
Spots.
And then all that money went to the Hard Rock Bet app and got lost in the abyss.
That's a good Christmas present for you.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Go see all the different games you can play at bestbetjacks.com, Monument Road where Jason played, and also down at St. Augustine and Orange Park as well. And don't forget, we're a couple weeks now away from the Tax Slayer Gator Bowl. Get your tickets now for that one on December 27th, Virginia and Missouri, TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3, don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
What a throw! Touchdown, Jaguars!
We're coming for you.
They're going to get him on the ground, and that's going to end the ball game.
We show no mercy.
Lawrence looking deep in the end zone. Touchdown!
ETN is going to take it all the way!
Right here on CBS 47.
CBS 47.
Right here. Your official station of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And the Jaguars strike first.
Go Jags.
You have the opportunity to explore what you might want to do with your life.
There's so many opportunities here that it can spark interest that you didn't even know you had.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
Welcome inside the Armor Guard exterior and gutter helmet showroom. There's a lot going on, like glass exteriors, replacement windows, and down there we have the retractable screens and awnings, plus hurricane protection. Let's talk more about those gutters, and to do that, we bring in Kevin. He's the owner, he's the expert. Why Gutter Helmet?
Well, Gutter Helmet's truly the only maintenance-free product. It lets the trash and debris go on the ground, the water wraps around and goes inside. Unlike filters, they sit on top of the gutters, and the trash and debris build up on top of filters, which requires maintenance. With Gutter Helmet, we're going to keep you off the ladder, the most dangerous thing in your garage. With Gutter Helmet, you'll never clean your gutters again. So get off the ladder and put on the helmet. Gutter Helmet.
Get a free estimate at gutterhelmetofnorthflorida.com. You can also call 904-762-7779 or visit the showroom on St. John's Bluff Road in Jacksonville.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
Hey, welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network. We keep mentioning a busy week. Obviously, got the Jags on Sunday. We'll be all over that Sunday and a little Jags fever. Hope to see you there on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Saturday is a Fortegra Invitational. We'll have the championship game at 6 o'clock, third place game at 4 o'clock, and the games and everything else actually start tonight with a 4-team bracket. University Christian First Coast, Bowles, and Middleburg. We had Middleburg coach on just a short time ago, and I think we're getting ready to have the First Coast coach on in just a few moments, and Jody Bailey from UC will join us as well. That's over at Bowles if you want to go check out high school basketball. Reigns, good luck to those guys tonight playing for a state championship, and then high school football season is over here in Jacksonville, although we will have our all-prep team coming up, our top 25 next week on Thursday. We're planning on being down at the stadium for that. And we also have Army-Navy. Which for the first time ever, we're doing an Army-Navy special, Rivals in Uniform, and that takes place live from Mayport tonight, 7 o'clock on CBS 47 and Fox 30. So, just a normal week around here. Got a lot going on here on the Action Sports Jacks family of networks. We cool for Jasper Sasser from First Coast? Yes, we are. There he is. And all right, Coach, you got a big one tonight at the Bowl School against UC. Tell us about your basketball team. All right, Coach, don't talk yet. We're going to get you on in a moment. We can't get your audio, and we want to make sure you're okay. Maybe we'll get you when you get out from driving a little bit, just so we make sure we're safe. And Hamby will help you figure it out. Jason, let me know if you need his number. And we can do that. Are you ready for him now? Oh, you need his number. Okay. I will share it with you. Back to about the Jaguars and the NFL this week in general. We're talking about all the double-digit kind of point spreads and everything else. Houston, the game next week has been flexed to the nighttime game on Saturday. But Houston should have, or maybe that's in a couple weeks. Who's Houston playing next week? Which game? Didn't they just get one flexed? It was the following week. It was the following week against the Chargers. My bad. That's coming up after Christmas. But any chance Houston slips up? Or are they just rocking and rolling to it? They got Arizona and the Raiders.
Yeah, I have a hard time, especially because I think Marvin Harrison Jr. has kind of been downgraded again. We'll see if he plays this Sunday. And both those games are at Houston as well, the Arizona game and the Raiders game. I mean, I have a hard time thinking they're going to slip up to any of those teams.
Yeah, I think the Chargers give you the hope.
Chargers are going to be the big one, obviously, yeah. And to be fair, the Chargers showed me something in their last game because I didn't give them any chance at all to make a playoff run just with their offensive line, but they did their thing.
Yeah,
would have been against who they just play last?
They just beat the Eagles.
Eagles, thank you. Yes, Eagles.
No, I think they earned a lot. I think that actually gave. I didn't have a lot of hope for the Chargers because one, their schedule's so bad, their offensive line is so beat up, and then Houston will probably just crush them on that offensive front. You feel like, but defense of Philly's very good too. Mm-hmm. And even though he got hit a bunch and all these other things, he figured out a way. They figured out a way. So I like that they could. You're not scared of the Houston offense if you're the Chargers defense. So you could get a similar type game, and they could win a game like that. Now, who knows if they will, but I thought that was a huge win for Harbaugh against the Eagles. And you can almost sense that it was.
Yeah.
So I like that. I think that's a really good sign that they could get one. The bottom line is you feel like the Jags need to win 3 out of 4 to win the division. I think it's hard to sit here and say, hey, they got to win all 4. I mean, I know they might have to win all 4. I'm just saying they're going to win all 4. They're going to finish the year on an 8-game win streak. Yeah. They're going to get to 13 wins. I mean, somewhere in here we got to have a reality check. I don't care what their schedule says. I know Denver's going to be a very hard game. The bottom line is I think the Jags have done their job. If they can find a way to win 3 out of 4 to finish the year, and then if they get some help, they get some help.
They'll take it. Yeah. Now all of a sudden we have to start being Chargers fans,
Yeah, that's all you can ask for, though, I think, is in my opinion.
Well, hey, Brent, it's the mighty AFC South. We've been saying it all year, like if you want to go to the Super Bowl, it has to go through the AFC South. Everyone's been clamoring about it. Everyone's talking about the AFC South being the high and mighty.
No doubt. Do you know if there's a way to watch the Reigns game, Mr. Hugo? Yes. The NFHS network will carry that game. Now, you might have to pay for it. I don't know the cost. We actually have an account. We already pay for it, I guess.
Give me your password, Brent.
I can't do that because then and by the way, I wouldn't mind doing that if I could, but then you'll kick us out as we're trying to watch it.
I tried, Mr. Hugo.
So
we always appreciate
They've mastered what Netflix has been trying to master for a decade.
Yeah.
One user per.
Yeah, but the reality is like you can see it. If you want to see the Reigns game tonight, you can see it. And we'll have updates for you. Marcel Robinson will be down there.
You should just illegally stream it, Brent. Like post it from the network and then put on your Twitter thing. Let's get some viewership up.
We could pay for it.
Oh yeah. Oh, could you?
And air it.
How much is that?
Oh, the state champion. We've already paid for the playoffs. The playoffs to do that through the FHSAA, I think we're $500 a pop.
Oh, I'm thinking it's gonna be like.
But to do, I don't know if we do have the option for the state championship game. It's probably either that or closer. Maybe it goes up to $1,000.
Sure.
We're not doing that.
Okay. I tried, everybody.
You did. That would. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea, but we're not doing that. So there is definitely that. Does anything else catch your attention in the NFL before we do our spreads and weekend wagers coming up this weekend? Anybody you're alarmed by or should be cautious of? Or is Carolina becoming a story now because of like the Bucs and the way they've played? Are they do they scare you? Are they a team to watch in the NFC even though they look like Cinderella in a sense?
Yeah, I mean it's hard to really like take them seriously as a legit contender, but then you see what they did against the Rams, and it's like,
yeah, it's true.
And any given Sunday, right?
Like the only ones that could do that.
I know,
Not
right?
Many people have done that to the Rams.
No, they haven't. So, yeah, I mean that's an interesting storyline, and like I said, I think Tampa Bay has kind of lost that locker room now, and which is crazy because they still have so much talent that's getting healthy coming back now. You know, with Mike Evans coming back, but yeah, I think Carolina is a team you got to kind of look at and take seriously, even though they've kind of been up and down. You know,
the team that I think is interested that nobody's talking about is San Francisco. Like it seems like they're very quietly sitting there at 9-4 because the other teams in the division have been so impressive with the Seahawks and the Rams. Yet they found ways to win. They stayed in it. They're a little healthier. They're never going to be fully healthier, but are they more dangerous than we think? I mean, McCaffrey's making it through an entire season right now, and if you have him, it feels like you got a chance.
The thing with San Fran, though, is their defense.
They're so beat up.
Yeah, they're so beat up, and they give up some points. So, like, I don't know if you can just rely on that offense to will you through to a Super Bowl or anything like that. But let me ask you this, Brent, real quick. In terms of resume, is there anything more impressive than having on your resume than beating the Rams and beating the Packers in Lambeau like the Carolina Panthers have done?
No, there isn't.
That's crazy.
But in a way, though, it's kind of like the Jags. Because the Jags have these good wins against, say, Kansas City or in San Francisco.
And then the Panthers beat them 40-9. The Panthers, I'm sorry, the Bills beat the Panthers 40-9.
Yeah, the Panthers were like the Falcons early on, where they would stink, then be good, then be good, and you couldn't figure them out. But when you take the whole picture now at 7-6, and you've beaten some good teams, does it say more about you that you were able to beat some good teams? Like, hey, you've not only what you found the consistency, I guess, which Carolina now seemingly has, but they can go beat anybody, which I think the Jags are hanging their hat on that.
Yeah,
maybe the Panthers should too.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Because they started out, obviously the Jaguars beat them, then the Cardinals beat them, and then the Patriots beat them 42-13.
Crazy.
Like, yeah,
like no-show games.
No-show games. The Saints beat them 17-7 in November.
Yeah,
and this, so
I don't think
they're
Bryce
a crazy
Young
team to figure out.
Gets enough attention for the story he is. Last year he was done.
Mm-hmm.
Benched him. Comes back, has a really good finish. And now, again, I think he's got this big gap. This is a little bit of a conversation we had with Trevor. Like, how can you close the gap? Like, the really good can be really good, but the bad can be 4 turnovers or it looks like what's going on, like those kind of things. How do you close that gap to get to consistency and level up to where this is who you are? I think Bryce Young has a similar thing. Similar, like he's been benched and given up on all the way to, oh, shoot, this dude can play. So I really think one of the undertold stories of the season is Canales finding a way. Looked like that was going to not work out. And then also what Bryce Young's done to become, I think a pretty good quarterback. I think still an inconsistent quarterback, but a pretty good quarterback.
I mean, and there are some similarities too between, the Jags. I think Trevor Lawrence is obviously better than Bryce Young, but like I feel like once they established running the football and that identity, then I think the Carolina Panthers took off a little bit. Like when Rocco Dwindo or whatever started getting his, whatever how you pronounce it. When he started getting his carries, like that team turned out to be different.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah,
and
he's got paid.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they have an interesting team, and I kind of think they're a little bit like the Jags in the sense where they don't have they're not littered with superstars, but they find ways to get it done.
Two legit conferences, man. NFC South, AFC South. Hey, it just means more in the South, Brent.
The way the NFL is, I wouldn't be surprised though if something happened. Hamby, can you give me an update? No good on Coach. We might have another coach coming in. So check out with Coach Bailey. And let's do this, though. This is a good time to catch up because we've got a lot to get to in the noon hour in terms of our spreads and also our wagers. And I also want to get to this Jacoby Myers conversation that Grant Udinski, I mean, he went on a 2-minute thing about Jacoby Myers that was pretty wild to hear. And just more nuance of how much he's making a difference here in Jacksonville. Sneak a timeout in. Might have a little bit more. Might even have Jacksonville Iceman coach coming on as well. So trying to get to a lot here before the 1 o'clock hour. And we'll be right back. Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jacks, 24/7 Network.
Choose your own adventure. It's not just a saying, but a way of life here at Cycles of Jacksonville. And whether it's 2 wheels or 4 wheels, at Cycles of Jacksonville, a great adventure awaits. With brands like Honda, Vespa, Segway, and Triumph, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with the inventory featuring a 60,000 square foot building. If 4 wheels is more your thing, check out the largest selection of Honda Talons in the entire county. No matter what you're looking for, Cycles of Jacksonville is going to have the selection you need, all with great financing and rebates. Plus, if you're active duty military, Cycles of Jacksonville will offer you 0% financing along with great discounts for military and first responders. And when you want to get off the road and set sail, Cycles of Jacksonville has you covered with everything you need to get on the water. So if you're ready for a great adventure, let Cycles of Jacksonville be your guide. Located off Atlantic Boulevard or check out their website at cyclesofjacksonville.com.
How do we make Mason's famous lobster rolls? It's simple. We get up before dawn, head into the open waters of Maine, haul in our traps by hand, and send only the best straight to our restaurants, where we add warm butter or chilled mayo with a squeeze of lemon, and pile it on a toasted split-top roll, just like it's been done for nearly a century. That's the recipe for Mason's famous lobster rolls.
What's been going on?
We're both dealing with a lot of guilt right now.
Can't sleep, can't eat.
eating.
See that brand new Hyundai Santa Fe? We only paid $4 for it.
Looks like we're out of time. Breathing exercises. Inhale, exhale.
Enjoy the new car.
Okay, thanks.
Deal so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get a Hyundai Santa Fe with 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days, or get $3,500 bonus cash. Hurry in.
Grab some friends and go to a restaurant or head out for a drink and some conversation. Watch your favorite team play on the big screen. Or how about play some games? You can do all of that in one night at Best Bet. Each location has a different vibe, its own personality, like here at the original Best Bet in Orange Park. When you walk through these doors, everybody knows your name. And here in St. Augustine, it's the newest location. Play some poker. How about the table games? And don't forget about Ace's Sports Bar and Grill. And then there's the Jacksonville location right here on Monument Road. It's the biggest poker room in the state of Florida. Maybe you'll find yourself a seat right here at the final table. Best Bet, where you can have the best of times. And that makes you always go home a winner. Try any of the 3 locations, and you can always visit bestbetjacks.com.
Year 2 is in the books for the Jacksonville Armada women's under-23 squad, taking another step forward in the Women's Premier Soccer League. Under the guidance of head coach David Goff, the girls in blue went undefeated at home for a second straight season, including a dramatic draw in the opener.
And they've left it to the death. Unbelievable stuff.
And a late winner to end the season at home.
Headed on. Here's a chance. Gianna Ramirez brings it down, still alive, takes a shot, and into the back of the net.
After fielding a younger roster in 2025 with talent from all across Northeast Florida, the future is bright for the Armada women's team. We highlight the ladies and all things Jacksonville Armada each week on Fleet and Footy on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
I'll put one in the back of the net for you.
Join us for player profiles, fun interviews, and the very latest on the Fleet and all things footy. That's every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Hey guys, we got a new player today. I hear he's pretty good.
Heard this guy played in the NFL.
I think he's an MMA fighter. I've actually been on his show, the Brent and Austen show.
Football and fighting, that's the easy part. Let's see if I still have it on the ice. What the heck, man? Who is this guy? He's saving everything.
Leave the hockey to the pros, man. It's hockey season. Come on out and see the Icemen play. Get your tickets at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network.
What we got here?
Is that Brent's high school photo?
I like that.
That's either Army or Navy's football team.
I'm saying Navy, right? They got
Navy,
the N on there.
right there. Yeah. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Do we know what year this is from, Hamby?
I don't off the top of my head.
Man,
You know,
We have to watch tonight to find out.
Oh.
you know what's crazy is Boris has part of this in his show, and I'm going to give it away. But in the show today, the lowest temperature at kickoff for this game was like 30 degrees.
That's it?
Yeah, which seems wild to me because they always play it up north.
I mean, it's snowed before.
I know, and it snowed, and I mean, you'll get snow at 30 degrees, right?
Of course, yeah.
And maybe
32 is freezing point, Brent.
Thank you.
That's
And
0 degrees Celsius. For all you Europeans listening.
Maybe it got colder as the game went along.
Yeah.
As well, there's that possibility. I just thought that was kind of wild. I would have thought it would have been like, I feel like I remember a lot of snow and cold in those games. Now, 30's cold enough.
Yeah.
But it almost felt like 15 degrees kind of cold.
Yeah.
So, Army-Navy game, bucket list for me.
Absolutely.
I want to go. I want to see the pageantry of it all. I mean, I don't think anybody gets enamored with the actual football of it, but I do think it's something that's really neat.
No, I mean, it's definitely something you want to be a part of. Like, do you think there's a tailgating experience or not? Because they're not.
I was looking today. Army-Navy has like this whole list of things that go on. Like they go from, and it sounded like it was almost like fan experience type thing. So I'm assuming that's part tailgate.
Okay.
So yeah, I would think there's a pretty good tailgate. But it's almost like going to a Notre Dame game where there's stuff like lined up.
Sure.
Every time, and a lot of college football has that. If you go to Ohio State, you go the night before. And
we're not going to Fighting Irish games anytime soon, are we, Brent?
So I told my father-in-law, I was like, hey, at least you don't have to watch him lose.
Nice. Taking our ball and going. Was he? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was mad.
Wait, was he mad because they weren't playing in a bowl game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
You should be.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, he was more mad that they weren't in.
Oh, gotcha.
But I think he was he would have liked to see him in a bowl game. Might have actually gone because it was supposed to be in Orlando.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Well, we talked to Greg McGarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're hyping up the Mizzou Virginia game. Yeah.
And they were supposed to get Miami if Miami didn't make it. So
That would have been big.
yeah. But yeah, bummer for Notre Dame fans, I guess. Hey, let's talk a little basketball quick before we get back to some Jags and Jacoby Myers talk. That's Jody Bailey right there. He's the head man of the University Christian Fighting Christians basketball team. What does that sign say behind you? I see raining threes.
Yeah, they had that last year for us when we made it to the Final Four. Just some fans here. It says, caution, it's raining threes.
I like it. Well, are you dropping threes this season?
Not this year. We're manufacturing runs, so to speak, and our team is, gelling at the right time here. We've had a few good weeks here at practice, so we're excited about this weekend.
I know you like playing in this Fortegra Invitational. Back at it this year, and you guys will play First Coast tonight, then turn around tomorrow and play in either the championship game or the third place game. Why do you put this one on the schedule?
Well, okay, so when I first got here 3 years ago in the city, I went to this event, and I'm sitting there the whole time. I'm like, we've got to get our school in this event. And last year, we were so thankful and grateful that Alan and his team with the Fortega, they allowed us to come in, and it was fun. We made it to the Final Four. We actually were the third place team, and we had some big wins over there. And when the opportunity arose from this summer, when I spoke with him, I said, hey, if you ever need a team, just let me know, and we'd be glad to come on over.
Well, tell us about your team this year. You had some big guys a season ago. What do you have this season?
This year we've got a team that plays predominantly on defense. We're fun to watch. We're going to be very aggressive defensively, and we feel like our defense becomes the offense, so to speak. We get after ball pressure, and we do a good job with our presses, multiple presses, and the players have bought in, and they've worked very hard this year.
I bet you got to buy into that, right? Defense, not always fun, but especially at this level, if you can get after it on that side of the ball, it'll travel. First of all, it shows up just about every game if you can get people buying in. And not many folks, I think, at the high school level can handle it for 4 quarters.
No, in the end, we feel like people don't like pressure. And so we want to have extreme ball pressure and maximum effort every time that we play. When you talk about the buy-in, conversion does happen, and people do get converted with our style of play and our players, and they enjoy it and they get after it. And now then it's slowly processed with how we work. We want it to be in their DNA.
First Coast and University Christian tonight in the Fortegra Invitational at the Bowles School. Bowles Middleburg play at 8 o'clock, and then tomorrow on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network, you can find the third place game at 4 and the championship game at 6. Let's finish up with this, Jody. What do you know about First Coast? What do you expect tonight in this matchup?
They're going to play really hard. Their coach does a great job for them. They're still trying to find their team. They've played some close games. And we're going to have to do our part with playing good defense, rebounding, and run. And hopefully tonight we can come out on top.
All right. Well, good luck. We'll see it on display. Thanks for stopping by for a couple minutes.
Hey, thanks for having us, and I look forward to seeing you tonight.
All right. That's Jody Bailey, the head coach at the University Christian, coming off a Final Four run from a season ago. He's done a nice job with that program, and they will be one of the 4 teams at the Fortegra Invitational tonight at the Bowles School. Back to the Jaguars here on the Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 Network. And I promised you this Jacoby Myers conversation. Listen to what Grant Udinski, Fanby, do I need to give you a minute or so on it? Grant Udinski, the offense coordinator, we played him on Trevor Lawrence. People really raving about this comment. And again, some of the nuanced stuff, the detail of what Jacoby Myers brings to the table.
There's a lot of different feels, or a lot of different examples that show his feel. I think the first one that shows up is kind of his feel in space. Right? You see some of these teams playing zone coverage where they have defenders who have vision on the quarterback, and they have different spots to get to and different landmarks, or they're reading off of what our routes are to kind of determine what their drop's going to be. He has a feel for where those defenders are going, where they're trying to get to, and then where his route fits off of that. And that kind of takes a second and third level order of processing, not just to know, we tell you to get to this spot, but this spot is going to open up. Because we're telling you to get to a spot that looks covered. But if you have a great understanding of what the defense is doing or what the defense is trying to do, then you can run your route in a certain way to try to get to that spot on the field, or to try to dictate the coverage to play a certain way. All right, now I run a route this way and I lean out a bit, gets that defender to move out, and now I opened up my window inside. Little things like that that are really subtle show up with him when he's running routes. Then you see it in the run game too with my understanding of angles on the block. You see a lot of plays that he's making, getting down blocking safeties, blocking corners. I mean, he's blocking linebackers on some plays. And you really can only do that when there's a physical mismatch at time. If you have great technique, great angles, you have a great understanding of where the run is going to go, where the blocks inside are going, because how those blocks distribute will change how the safety or the linebacker is going to trigger on the run. Right, because they're keen. He knows, okay, the safety is keen, the tight end, or the safety is keen, the tackle. The tackle does this. This is the safety's response going to be. And because he's responding like that, I have to take this angle. That's a really high level, series of thought to be able to go out there and play fast and execute that type of block for just a simple run play. But to be able to process all of that so fast does require really a special feel for understanding the game of football and just a feel for space out there.
Woof! You got a lot. You got a little football 101 when you ask that question.
Man, just give me the Todd Bowles blame your players next time.
7 F-bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's interesting.
What's fascinating about that for me is we know what kind of difference Jacoby Myers has made.
Yeah.
But I two things are interesting to me on that. One is we've been told how smart this guy is. And I think you can be smart in a lot of different areas of life. But can you communicate it and make it layman's terms to everybody else? And in football and in coaching, you've got to be able to do that. You've got all different levels of intelligence that you're working with. And I think his ability to do that says a lot about Udinski, and it kind of shows off how smart they are. We haven't really talked about that as much since they were hired, how intelligent the staff is. But I think that shows up in that spot, just how he's able to relay and communicate and answer that question.
Yeah.
But the other part is, it because you've played the game. I mean, there's so many different rules and things that go into playing your position or playing the wide receiver position that I just think I don't know about. I didn't play football.
No, I mean, shout out to Grant Udinski for reinforcing the fact that I played on the right side of the ball because, see ball, get ball, see ball, tackle ball, see carrier, hit carrier, pretty good stuff.
Yeah, but even in your position,
no, I'm kidding, man. Yes,
but
there's
you're reading
nuances.
things from
of
the
course,
offensive tackle, or you're reading
the
running back.
Yeah,
but I think that's what he took you deep down into, where he is just really good. I think a lot of people can be okay at it.
Yes.
What I think Jacoby Myers is really good at and committed to it, and there's just a level of instinct and intelligence and everything else. And I think maybe this goes back to either utilizing these guys the right way, letting them be themselves. But I think we see this with a guy like Devin Lloyd. He looks very comfortable being instinctual, just playing football.
Yeah.
We've always seen that out of Foye. We haven't seen that out of Devin Lloyd.
Yeah.
And then you get a guy like Jacoby Myers in here. Can that trickle down eventually to players like Brian Thomas Jr. and Travis Hunter is the hope.
You hope that those instincts can kind of rub down, right? And that's why having a bona fide pro who not only knows how to be a pro outside the locker room but also on the field is a big deal. Now, speaking of instincts or lack of instincts, Jets have announced that Brady Cook will be the starting quarterback for Sunday, as Justin Fields, I guess, has been ruled out. So, going to go with Brady Cook again.
Let him.
Here we go. Let's bring in Casey Kurtz here on the show, Brent and Austen Show, Action Sports Jax 24/7 Network. I need to move this.
Maybe a little bit, maybe a smidge.
He keeps moving. That's going to be harder. How about that? Do that. Do that. There you go.
What's up?
What's up, L.A.?
How goes it?
Cincy, L.A. What other shirts you
Mr.
got?
Worldwide.
Philly.
I do have a Philly shirt.
Do you have a Philly shirt? That was a guess. Can you get me a Boston?
I feel like you probably got a Tampa shirt,
I
right?
do not have Boston because Boston's the worst city in America. I definitely have Tampa.
Indianapolis? Anything Indiana?
Definitely.
You do have some Indiana?
I'm from Indiana.
I know.
Yeah,
I've
of course.
never seen one.
Yeah, I got Indiana.
What would you have?
I got IU and Purdue.
Really?
Casey, how long were you in Indiana for?
Not super long. 7-8 years.
Okay, but as a child?
Yes.
So you played on the playground?
Yes, sir.
Did you? Okay.
Valparaiso.
Okay. Did you see what Bijan Robinson said last night? The game?
Not.
Okay. Well, there's a game that kids played where you tackle each other, and I was wondering if you guys called it that as well, if it was a different name, because everyone's got a different name. I'm not gonna. Don't say it out loud.
Bijan did.
What? I didn't see that. I missed
Okay.
that part.
Okay. We'll to talk about during the break. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say it on the air.
He got in trouble.
He's kind of going through it a little bit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's a bummer.
You know, I was thinking about to I thought you're going to show.
Did you call it that, or did you call it something different?
I'm familiar with the term.
Okay, got you. Because like it's
He said
regional.
that?
He said it, yeah. But the problem
He was
is
referencing it.
Sure.
Yeah, he was referencing it. But the problem is that it's regional. Like some regions didn't grow up with the game being called that.
Sure.
So when they heard it, it's like, hey, why is this guy thanking Jesus and then all of a sudden 10 seconds later saying that?
Where is Bijan from?
I mean, he went to Texas. I don't know where he's from originally.
He did go
Because
to
if you said to say that, like he's from Indiana, you're from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I'm from Rhode Island. Like that's what it was called. Hamby's from around here. Like that's what it was called.
But somebody was saying like in different spots they call it like assault something else.
He's from Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Tucson.
So,
what a game though, huh? Kyle Pitts. Do you have a heart attack? I'm surprised you're still here.
I'm glad you brought that up. It was like buried the lead today on the show. We had Kirk Cousins to start the show instead.
I'm surprised that showed up.
Yes, we did, baby.
I'm surprised that showed up.
And then Todd Bowles going off.
Yeah, that was weird.
Had Mike Evans on the bench for Chris Godwin. Thank God Godwin got the touchdown because I was getting, as the kids would say, I was getting ready to crash out.
Did you play Pitts?
No, of course not. No, George Kittle, man. It's George Kittle season apparently.
Yeah, I respect it. Yeah, you couldn't in good faith play Kyle Pitts, but I'll tell you this: even he was surprised when they threw him the third one because he almost dropped it. He's like, me again?
Dude, he's for as athletic and as fast as he is. Like he was like tripping over himself. It was yeah.
Do you know? I saw this, and I don't know how true this is, but it said he had 7% of his career fantasy points last night.
Sure,
I'm not surprised.
Brent, I'm not surprised as a guy who's drafted in the past 3 years. I know all about
for
it.
5 years.
I don't believe that. He scored more than 300 points.
Meanwhile, Arthur Smith's just like,
7%.
I didn't know you could do that with an athletic tight end.
Is that right? Is that math right?
Well, I'm assuming he had 30 last night.
He had 42 last night.
40. Yeah, I saw 45.
40-ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yep.
See, this is kind of like, it's so scum if you're playing the guy that has Kyle Pitts. This is what happened to me last week.
Yeah.
I played the guy that had Tony Pollard, and I'm like, this is unfair.
You don't deserve that.
Like, and this is what, like, somebody out there, there's a matchup somewhere in the ether that the guy played Tony Pollard last week and then Pitts this week.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And the guy he's playing is like the number 1 seed. He's like, dude, I'm done with fantasy football. Which I would be as
because
well.
here's the thing: if you're actually starting Kyle Pitts in that game,
you're desperate.
You're down low.
Hail Mary,
right?
Yeah, you got hosed. Well, if that's the case.
Well, hey, Mr.
Or you got rewarded for sticking with him for 4 years.
Hey, Mr. Tight End University, George Kittle, gonna need you to have at least 2 touchdowns for me, please. Thank you.
That's tough.
They're playing Tennessee. It'll be all right.
That was a good day for all of you guys. Kirk Cousins, Kyle Pitts.
That's what we opened the show with was Hamby.
Well, I'm
geeking out
sure
over
he's in
Kirk
charge
Cousins.
of the buttons. So
yeah, I was surprised. I thought we were going to lead with.
He was balling.
Hey, and by the way, 19 penalties for the Atlanta Falcons.
Why were neither of those turnovers? By the way, I wasn't watching super closely.
Yeah.
But it looked like at least one of those probably should have been the Bucs.
Should have been to the Bucs, yeah.
And they just didn't give it to him. And I was
One
like,
of them,
all
I
right.
don't know how they didn't get. There's a still frame. Like that's what's wild.
The fumble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild how they didn't get that. They had 5 guys, I think, around them.
Yeah.
And then the fumble on Cousins.
Yeah, the one
late, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the one where you're talking about
it was the pile. And,
yeah.
I don't know, man.
They're like lining up to run a play. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's all orange around the ball. Amazing.
Wow.
Just amazing. The Bucs, man. What a disaster.
Hey, we were just talking about Jacoby Myers, and I got looking at this. Best in-season trade, like in the NFL. Do you remember in-season trades in the NFL? Like in Jacksonville, we know Marcel Darius from 17. But do you remember like a trade in season that you were like, wow, that was unbelievable? Or
not really.
How'd Odell get to the Rams?
I'm looking
they
at
sign him?
Best in-season
good
NFL
call.
trades.
Yeah, that was a.
Did they trade Odell to the Rams?
I think he was.
Or did they
coming
cut
off
him and
the
released him?
ACL or something? Did he come off an ACL?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe they just signed him.
I think they.
He
just
was
signed
not
him.
there, and then he was. So
I just looked quick on a list, right? And they've got. Well, let's see. Let's go from the top. The top is Randy Moss, traded to Vikings in 2010. That was an honorable mention, I guess.
2010.
What? How was that?
The corpse of Randy Moss was running routes for Brett Favre. What a
Everybody
day.
was caught off guard. Patriots sent Moss and a 7th-round pick to his original team in exchange for a 3rd-round choice. The biggest shock came when the Vikings realized this was not the same Moss who terrorized teams. It took them that long to realize that.
They gave up a 3rd-round pick for 2010 Randy Moss? Or 2008, whatever you said?
Yes, yeah. Brett Favre traded to the Jets in 2008. But that happened in the preseason.
That was
technically.
mid-season?
No. So
this is a bad list, dog. What do you got? You got a list.
Yeah, I got
Michael
Marshawn.
Haynes.
I got Marshawn Lynch going from the Bills to the Seahawks.
That's good. I didn't know that was in season.
Did it help the Seahawks though?
They did win a Super Bowl.
I
They would have
think
won
it
a second
might have
one if they just would have
did
ran.
a little bit.
Okay, but I'm saying, like, did it help that? Was that year or was it?
It's the in-season. It just says most impactful in-season trade.
No, I don't think it was the year they won, but overall.
But it ended up leading
great
to
move.
a good career, yeah.
Yeah, we got
49ers traded Jimmy G to the Patriots in 2017.
That was 2010, by the way. That trade happened.
Wouldn't that have been the other way, Hamby?
Yeah, Patriots to the Niners.
Yeah, my bad.
Dudes get up math, can't read though. It's all good.
Amari Cooper to the
I don't know if
Raiders.
he's good at math either.
Or to the Cowboys.
Raiders
I mean,
traded for Carson Palmer from Bengals.
That was during the season? I remember that.
By the way, San Francisco in 2017.
That was the year they
6
beat the
and 10.
Jags.
Oh, here's a good, decent
Right?
one.
Amari Cooper to the
They were
Raiders.
6 and 10.
But didn't Jimmy G win? I know it didn't matter. He won like the last 5 games.
I think
didn't
he did do well in the last bit.
Rams traded for Von Miller in 2021. And then they
That
won
was
the Super Bowl.
impressive. Five wins in a row. San
Cowboys
Francisco.
traded.
I know stuff.
For
Doesn't look
trade
like it, but-
for Amari Cooper from the Raiders.
Yep.
In 2018.
But so not a lot.
Minka Fitzpatrick, Steelers trade for him.
Yeah, I remember that.
So Steelers trade, and then they just did it
Oh,
again
hey,
this year, right?
I
Traded
mean,
back.
how about we talk about the most obvious one?
I don't know. That's
Rams trade for Jalen Ramsey.
Oh.
Yeah,
They
did
did
that lead right to it?
I'm sorry.
Was that the year they won? They didn't win right away.
I think it was the
think it was
next
the next
year
year.
because that was 2019.
Again,
when
there's
the
just
Rams-
some,
That had to
we're
be
just
the
trying to
most-
find some, but the context of this.
That had to be the biggest one. just
Or
from
no,
what they-
we got another one here.
Somebody else gave up 2 first-round
Oh
picks
no,
mid-season?
no, but it's
When
it's
did
a
A.J. Brown happen?
And the draft.
That was the draft.
That was a draft. Okay.
49ers trade for Christian McCaffrey.
That was during the season?
Yes.
I was going to say that when you first brought this up, but then I was like, I don't think that's right. But they didn't give up 2 firsts.
No, it was second rounder,
yeah.
third rounder, fourth rounder, and a fifth rounder.
Everything but a first.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So I guess the Jags got the biggest return maybe in the history of in-season trades for 2 firsts.
That could be a.
Well, you just had 2 huge ones this year. I mean, in Quinnen Williams and in Sauce Gardner.
I guess Sauce is 2
and
firsts, too.
Micah
Parsons. Yeah,
so you
was
just
a
had
big
3
one.
huge ones. So this could actually be a very new development where it impacts right away.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys probably aren't going to the playoffs, but
Never know.
the Colts have a chance still. Again, we can't rule them out yet
Mm-hmm.
to have Sauce Gardner impact, and Green Bay really could impact. Because when did the Green Bay move go down? Was that in like
So-
September? Was that first couple weeks in?
They hadn't played yet,
Or had they not played?
Because didn't they play each other week 2 or week 3? They played early.
Yeah, they did.
So that was an after.
I
that was
can't
a
remember.
preseason-
I can't remember if he sat out week 1 or not for the Cowboys.
I think he did sit out week 1. Yes.
Okay.
By the way, the biggest trade, to echo Casey's response here, there has been one trade that a team traded 2 players, 3 first-round picks,
Whoa.
and 3 second-round picks for.
Well, it's Herschel.
Nope.
In season?
In the season.
Say it again. 2 players.
So they
2
traded
players.
away 2 players, 3 first-round picks,
Holy crap.
and 3 second-round picks.
Got to be a quarterback.
Nope.
Got to be a bad trade.
How long ago was this?
87.
I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, I've
I was
been
negative.
out. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I remember hearing about this.
I was negative 10.
You were negative 10. I was 10. How about
Yeah.
that? There you go. 87. Who would have moved like that? It's not a coach, right?
Nope, no,
It is a
no,
player.
no.
That's sneaky good, I guess.
3 first. Man, that's crazy.
You've heard of this guy?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Legend.
Like, it has to be huge. It's not like a Jerry Rice move, but he wouldn't have moved on from Jerry Rice there. Oh, Montana?
Nope.
It wasn't
No,
a quarterback.
Montana.
Ironically, the team that gave up all these picks is in our conference, or is in our division, is in the Jaguars division.
Oh, it's the Oilers.
Nope.
Houston didn't exist.
No, it's the Colts.
There you go. Yeah, off to a good start.
Tennessee.
No, it's the Colts.
No, it's the Colts.
Colts, that's what I said.
But who would the Colts have traded for in 80s? The Colts were terrible back then, by the way. Like, they sucked.
I mean,
Marvin
obviously,
Harrison.
well, if he's not a wide receiver, he's not a quarterback, probably a running back.
Oh.
Dickerson.
There we go. Eric Dickerson. The Rams received Greg Bell, Owen Gill, 3 first-round picks, and 3 second-round picks. Are they still reaping the benefits of those these
That's
picks
amazing.
today? Because that's a lot of picks.
Wow. So the Rams got all that from Dickerson.
Dickerson rushed for 1,000 yards in just in 9 regular season games in the first season with the Colts and helped them reach the postseason. He ran for 3,000 yards over the next 2 seasons, but fell off in the following 2 years.
Okay.
And almost 40 years later, your running back can't get paid $1.
Yeah, I know.
And they gave up all that.
3 first-round picks.
Crazy.
And then 3 second-round picks.
Like 6 players that should impact for you.
And
They're
then
like,
2.
Nah.
Yeah, that's
I
insane.
said this earlier in the week, by the way, on the running back. Like Saquon Barkley, is he even going to finish in the top 100 players this year?
Probably. Jumped over.
What was he, like 1 or 2 or 3 last year? I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was up there. I mean, sometimes it can be a popularity contest, so he might, depending how the season finishes. But yeah, he's.
Isn't that amazing?
Well, what about Derrick Henry?
Yeah, I know. We always pair the two together. I just think
Yeah.
the difference is 3 years in age.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I still think that's a big
Are
difference.
Henry's numbers
between them.
terrible?
I don't think they're awful.
I can look them up quick.
But the drop-off is just so drastic for Saquon.
Sure. Henry was out.
I can't believe how bad the Eagles' offense looks. It's just so sluggish.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look fun. I said this Monday with Hamby. It's like they don't look like they have any fun playing football.
So Derrick Henry's got 222 attempts for 1,025 yards rushing. That's good for 4.6 per pop.
I
Pretty
give it
good.
to him.
That's not bad. Touchdowns though are. Man, they make it. He's got 10 touchdowns this season.
See, I
So
feel
let's-
like that's
His
pretty
numbers
solid.
are pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like.
Maybe it's just because the Ravens are so like.
By the
not
way, just take that,
producing.
okay? Just take that in a capsule here. We think Travis Etienne's playing unbelievable this year.
Mm-hmm.
He's at 915 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
So Henry's been significantly
And,
better.
and Henry's probably got a few more carries, but 4.6 yards is a hell of a hell of a number.
It's just to be fair because last year he had almost
Sure.
2,000 yards
Right,
rushing.
right,
He had
yeah.
1,921.
So technically,
So-
it is a heck of a fall off from that department, but still 10 touchdowns.
But he might end up
Take
with
that.
1,300 yards and 13 touchdowns.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
At 32.
Well, he's playing the Bengals this weekend, so
Might
go
get
ahead,
6.
go ahead and chalk up another 6 touchdowns from that.
He might double Kyle Pitts. Just think about that.
So, hey, anyway, I don't think Jacoby Myers is going to go down the history of the game to be an Eric Dickerson trade or maybe even a Jalen Ramsey trade. But I think the one thing about all those trades that you brought up, and Indianapolis, when they traded for all that, sounds like they made the postseason. And I was a kid at that point, and Indianapolis was terrible. Like, they were bags over their head kind of terrible at that stage of their franchise. So it was a big difference maker for them. But even in Jalen's context or in a Marshawn Lynch context and some of these big names, I don't think they helped them do anything crazy that year.
Yeah.
Like they eventually led to being a part of teams that won big.
Right.
That's where I think Myers is making the big difference. Like, I mean, who knows where the Jags go? I mean, at this point, they could still not make the playoffs. They could bow out in the first round of the playoffs, and it might not be as big a story if they don't make any kind of run. But the way they are playing, I mean, just from a difference-making standpoint in that season, I think you have very few examples of a guy. I said this last week, I believe, where baseball you get this sometimes. Like the Red Sox in 2004 made a move to the middle of their defense that wasn't sexy necessarily by name, but was huge. Atlanta won a World Series because of the moves they made at the trade deadline. You just don't see it in sports that often where it impacts immediate to the degree that's happening right now. And I actually think this was one other element. I've mentioned a million times now that Houston game, I think, helps the Jags out. The 2 worst things to happen to the Jacksonville Jaguars this season, in season, Houston's debacle of a loss and Travis Hunter out for the year, have actually helped them get to this point because you don't have Jacoby Myers if Travis Hunter is available.
Correct.
Isn't that wild?
Yep.
Yeah, it's insane, man.
I mean, they've turned those 2 huge negatives, huge negatives, into kind of being where they are at this stage of the season as a 2-touchdown favorite over the New York Jets on
Good,
Sunday.
because they're awful.
Well, I'm sure the numbers probably went up now because they have
It's
Cook
probably
being
62,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's up to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fields isn't playing. Yeah, let's go ahead and bump it up another 3. Sharp's getting in on it right now.
I mean, it's got to be Brady Cook.
Yeah, come on, man.
Let's see real quick in real time if anything's moved. It was 13 and a half. It is now still 13 and a half.
Sharps be sleeping.
The Sharks are
Sharps be
it's
sleeping.
early out in Vegas. It's 9
That's a
o'clock.
good point. I'm sure they're probably betting on volleyball right now for today.
That's right.
Something funny, Brent, Wisconsin, Stanford.
Really? We got Wisconsin, Stanford.
You didn't watch Creighton last night?
I didn't.
You didn't watch Cal Poly? Cal Poly didn't do much.
What stage are we at?
It's like the quarterfinals, I guess, or what? Regionals, super regionals. I don't know, man. It's volleyball.
It's playoffs.
Yeah, it's like the tournament.
I mean, you can't just say it's volleyball if you want me locked into Wisconsin against
Well,
Stanford.
I'm just saying. Last night you missed Cal Poly. She has like the best serve in all of volleyball.
Really?
Girl, they did like a side by side because one of the announcers like try to catch one of the balls, like whatever. What do you call it? Set it, bump it, whatever, man.
I think it's bump.
Bump it.
Bump is right.
Try to bump it.
Dig it,
dude. Left a bruise on her arm. She used to play volleyball too. Like she's. Yeah,
she's
but
legit.
she's out though.
Might have been a dig.
They lost. Who they lose to?
Big Blue Nation.
Creighton, dog.
UK.
Nope. Kentucky. I thought you said Creighton.
No. Creighton did win the other one.
They're blue, right?
Yeah,
You see how I got there?
Yeah, but Big Blue Nation.
I'll be honest with you. I was like, what are we talking about here? Big Blue Nation? Is that Penn State? Is that this?
Brent, come on. You don't know Big Blue Nation?
Well, I
Ashley
wasn't
Judd?
going Kentucky.
Okay, I got you.
Is Wisconsin the number one?
Not even close. No, actually, UK is number one right now in their side.
Really?
Big Blue Nation?
Big Blue Nation, yes. But hey, they're beatable.
Are they?
They're beatable.
All right.
How's Nebraska?
No,
good?
I mean, hey, I think we know how Nebraska is.
Good?
Yeah, they're good.
How's Louisville?
I don't know if Louisville's in it still.
Brad Meester's daughter plays for Louisville.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Why'd you ask about Nebraska?
She's legit. Because Nebraska's always good.
Okay.
No, Nebraska's like kind of, yeah.
Penn State, good again?
I think Penn State fell off.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. So
the whole debacle of James Franklin has led to the volleyball program.
Top down. Everybody's struggling.
Let me check out Penn State
I love
volleyball.
how tuned in you are to the volleyball. Because it's
what
good,
channel
it's
is it
fun
on?
to watch.
I watched. I
Might be
forgot
on
what it
Fox
was on
tonight. We might have volleyball tonight.
Let's go, man.
That's tough. That's tough.
I don't know what it is about volleyball. But like I'll watch. Like I think it's so quick.
Good volleyball.
It's
fun to
nonstop.
watch, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, Wisconsin does their thing there. It's all Wisconsin. Well, hockey too, but
Bro, if there was men's volleyball, I would have been a pro. I was good at volleyball. I swear to you, I was.
There is men's volleyball.
No, I like real legit. Like if I had something to work for.
Like the Olympics.
Hey, wait.
No, not
No,
the Olympics.
yeah,
Listen,
look.
I'm not going to be one of two.
That's a good point.
But I could, if there were 30 volleyball teams, and there's a bench of 8, I could have been one of 16.
It's not wrong.
Actually, it's not even one of 16. It's one of 16 times 30. Bro, I was nasty.
Middle blocker?
Bop! I don't know. It was a long time ago. At this point.
Give him the bop. Yeah, Brent.
That was good, dog.
Brent, so Louisville, to answer your question, is still in it. They're taking on Texas A&M.
Oh, good one.
How many teams are in this thing?
I don't think Penn State even made the tournament, Brent.
Damn.
Yeah, they didn't.
Awesome.
Penn State didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. They got beat by. No, they're in. They got beat by Texas. They got throttled by Texas.
Texas.
Texas is good. They're number one in their seeding.
This is madness. How many teams get in the volleyball tournament? Is this like March Madness?
It's probably
It
at
is.
least 32.
2,
at
3,
least
4,
I think we're more than
5,
32 at this
7,
point.
8, 9, 10.
He's mentioned
11,
about 10.
12, 13, 14, 15. There's 32 teams.
Really?
32 teams in the volleyball.
And you've
tournament.
watched almost half of them play.
I've watched a good amount. I watched Marquette pull off the upset. That was cool.
Oh yeah.
Marquette's good at volleyball.
Marquette. Well, they're not really, but they beat Western Kentucky.
Was your high school volleyball team pretty good?
They're okay.
Because ours was good in boys volleyball team.
Yeah.
Was good. I don't know if our girls was good.
Like I mean,
But
I
that was
think.
back home, Rhode Island. They don't have good volleyball. I'm just saying, Wisconsin has good volleyball. Maybe your high school volleyball was good.
Nah, we were just. I don't think we've ever had a scholarship athlete in volleyball at our high school ever. Yeah.
Oh, but it's good in the state. One last thing. You said Indiana, obviously Purdue, all those places.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day, and Texas A&M can have a fight here, but just think, Notre Dame doesn't get in the playoffs. Obviously, Purdue, no. Indiana
Yeah.
is your football team in the state of Indiana.
It's shocking.
Texas Tech is your football team in the state of Texas.
That's crazy too. Not since Michael Crabtree have we talked to that about that.
And Mahomes, but
Texas is
nah,
very wild.
We didn't talk about
Mahomes wasn't good.
No, we
Mahomes
didn't.
wasn't good.
Yeah, I know.
Crabtree
We
was
talked about
good.
it. They were under 500 actually.
Crabtree's team was
So
like number
Crabtree's Texas
3 or
Tech team
4.
was good.
I remember.
Yes.
I distinctly remember being in college watching them play Texas and Crabtree having like the game-winning touchdown and them winning.
They were good.
I think they're like number 5 in the nation at one point.
Did you guys catch, by the way, in the broadcast last night when they did that stupid thing about the Bucs documentary? They're like, we got some deleted scenes.
Oh,
They're talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
Richard Sherman, and he calls him Michael Crabtree's son.
Yep.
I can't believe Sherman just sat there. I truly thought they were going to come back and there was going to be a problem.
Oh, they were doing that like on the preview.
Yeah, it was it was a gimmick to get Sherman basically.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised he just sat there because you may remember what happened with Crabtree and Sherman. So I was flabbergasted when they cut back and he was just
hard to be professional.
Patrick?
No, it was like a video package of like some Bucs, some fake actors. But like it was like a total gag for that, and he was calm, and I was like, I can't.
Dude, it's so hard to be professional in situations. Like if they did that to me, I would have been like, "Oh, is how you feel about it?"
Yeah. I mean, think about some of that. If somebody woke up out of a coma for the last 20 years and had Indiana, the best football team in the state of Indiana, Texas.
Hey, but how about Indiana, the best football team in the country right now? How does that sound?
It's just amazing. Amazing.
It's foul.
All right, let's take a break. Brent and Austin Show, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 Network. We come back. We make our spreads picks, weekend spreads, our picks. You get it, and the weekend wagers. We got to get on the board here, folks. It's just in week 2 of December. We got time.
Casey, you gonna throw the dartboard, or what are we doing with that?
Casey needs to throw the dartboard today.
Oh, is he really? Is he throwing today?
Do we have prizes reserved for him?
I don't know.
I don't have anything.
He's probably not throwing today then.
I thought.
On like
Hamby
Tuesday.
won. I thought Hamby might have had it.
Oh, if Hamby's not, you're not Hamby ready.
No, I guess not. I just want to see him throw it. That's all.
You just wanted to throw him.
Oh, he got a 20. You know what that means?
I'll throw it. I mean, if you want me to.
Just come up with whatever. Hey, Nimnick Buick GMC wishes you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. May your holiday season be filled with joy, gratitude, and time with the ones who matter most. You can check out the latest at Nimnick Buick GMC by visiting the showroom off Phillips Highway or visit nimnickbuickgmc.com. When it's time to get a new car for anyone in your family, just remember, nobody but Nimnick, the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Get the latest price breaks on 2023 and 2024 models or the newest 2025 vehicles in the showroom on Phillips Highway or shop online at nimnickbuickgmc.com 24 hours a day. GMC Sierras, Yukons, and the redesigned Acadias, or get the all-new redesigned line with Buicks. It's nobody but Nimnick, and part of the reason why is this is a first-class buying experience here at Nimnick Buick GMC. You're not just a customer, you're a friend. This is about getting a vehicle that best fits you and getting you on the road, and also helping you and your family down the road. Nimnick has a treating you right guarantee, courtesy, respect, fairness, and most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer, nobody but Nimnick. Who has put in the most years and stands behind a better experience? Nobody but Nimnick. GMC. We are professional grade.
If you look good, you feel good. And the medical professionals here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics are here to make you feel your best. I'm on camera every week, and I have a confession to make. I'm not always confident in my appearance. Can you see my dark circles? Is my makeup highlighting my fine lines instead of covering them up? I question it all. So when I found out about the wide variety of procedures here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics, I knew help was just one appointment away. Medical Director Dr. Megan Deacon Casey and her board-certified physicians have been using the latest in cutting-edge technology for the last 10 years, giving men and women their personal confidence boost. From Botox, fillers, Morpheus 8, and so much more. The hardest part was figuring out what I needed. Thankfully, the medical team walked me through what would work best for me through a free consultation. Come look and feel your best with the team here at Ponte Vedra Vein and Aesthetics. Visit them at one of their 2 locations, either over in Ponte Vedra or on the south side.
Baker's Sports. It's a hometown business filled with hometown people trying to make you feel right at home.
Chris Conley, Jacksonville University.
Walker Wright, class of 2018, West Nassau High School.
Michael Young, Fletcher High School.
Baker's Sports started in a grassroots way and now outfits much of the Southeast.
Tony Mazzio, Sandwood High School, class of 2002.
High school sports, travel sports, youth sports of all kinds. They are a one-stop shop carrying Nike, Adidas, Under Armour brands, and more.
Vincent Caldes, Oak Leaf High School.
Samuel Coffrin, Paxton School for Advanced Studies.
Whether it's sports teams on the field or it's your team in the workplace, like our Action Sports Jacks team, and community events like the Dream 18 Golf Tournament, and many others.
Cole Tilley, Hilliard High School.
Reagan Webb, Eagles View Academy.
Look good, feel good, play good with Baker Sports. Custom sports apparel since 1997. Shop with the hometown team at bakersport.com.
Empower a future, inspire a dream. It's a bold but simple mission for the Jacksonville Police Athletic League known as Jax Pal. Help the next generation of kids in Jacksonville shape a brighter future. Their after-school programs, teenage leadership programs. There's community outreach.
It's been just an awesome opportunity to be out here with my colleagues and do something good for the community. It's really been an interesting opportunity to just see everybody work together in a way that we don't normally in the office.
And there's sports. There are also ways you can help the next generation with a donation of any kind. Just visit jaxpal.org to get more information. Empower a future, inspire a dream with Jax Pal.
Most of us know how to throw. But you need to know what to throw. I'm not talking about footballs, baseballs, softballs. We're talking about those items you need to recycle. Republic Services explains it easy. Recycling simplified. 1. Know what to throw. When in doubt, throw it out. 2. Empty, clean, and dry those materials. It takes an extra minute, but it makes a big difference. And 3. Don't bag it. This makes the recycling process faster and more efficient. This is a look at the Republic Services North Florida Recycling Center. You can make this process even more efficient. By utilizing those 3 steps, Republic Services can help you become a better recycler in your home. Learn more at recyclingsimplified.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
All right, doing some shopping this weekend at the town center. Head on over to Mason's Famous Lobster Rolls for some lunch, or up in Fernandina Beach. Great place to go this holiday season, and there's one location up there as well in Fernandina Beach. Mason's Famous Lobster Rolls, masonslobster.com, and they bring us our weekend spreads. Brent Martineau, Austen Lane, Casey Kurtz, Jason Hamby, the sports department in this world as well.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have let him in.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have because they're in first. So
they just don't do anything.
Hamby, we lost another game. Oh no, everybody was even.
Everybody
Sorry,
even.
Casey.
No, you did.
I know, man, but there's an opportunity, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't pick Georgia?
Of course not. Look who I'm playing against.
I know, but sometimes you just go, hey,
I know.
the better team, right?
I know.
But that's okay.
We move, we learn.
All right, so that means you guys are up first, right? Army, Navy?
So
I haven't watched the other team play.
Okay, well,
one Army's 6-5, Navy's 9-2. I got a whole special on it tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, man.
Doesn't mean a damn thing.
So
I'm sure special would be great.
So this is an emotional bet because I'm always cheering for Army. Sorry, Jacksonville locals, but Grandpa served in the Army and we always watch the game together. Yeah. So we can emotionally hedge and go Navy because I feel like Navy's going to kind of crush them.
Oh.
Or we can go Army and more go like it's a rivalry game.
Who do you think is going to win?
Navy.
By 6?
Yeah.
We'll take Navy.
All right.
Unless you want to take Army for your grandpa. Okay.
Nope.
Because I'd have been fine with that too.
Okay. We'll take Navy.
Hamby, do you have did you do a whole half hour on this on Stadium Pulse this morning?
No, I did not. I like Navy.
Yeah, I'm going over to Naval Station Mayport to host this show tonight. I'm picking Navy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get to go in like a submarine or anything?
No, we're going to do it. We're going to do it right in the basin with all the ships behind us.
I mean, that's cool.
We almost did it on a destroyer, which we've done all access. We've done a show on there before.
We have. It's really cool, man.
It is cool. But we're doing it a little bit different. But it'll be fun to be over there tonight, 7 o'clock, by the way, CBS 47 and Fox 30. All right, on to the NFL. Ravens and Bengals just ruled T. Higgins out of this game, by the way. And I wonder with all the stuff you guys talked about Joe Burrow yesterday and that situation, and the Bengals are kind of out of it now. So what team will show up? Hamby, what do you think?
I still like the Bengals. I mean, they played well against the Ravens the other week, and now they're just getting disrespected with this line, I feel like. I mean, they just beat them by 3 scores. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that was a terrible game by the Ravens.
Well, they're not playing very well.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to...
Very Eagles-esque. Don't let the past.
I just told you
influence
Higgins is out, and they're Did you see Joe Burrow this week?
Oh my
He's a little
gosh, he'll
sad.
be fine.
Yeah, let him have some fun, Brent. He's fine.
Let him get in
Look
the
at him trying to
Batmobile.
see. They like the Ravens. They're trying to talk us into the
Wait,
Bengals here.
Let him have the Ravens.
We're going to like whoever you guys don't like.
I want
truly
them to
think-
have the Ravens.
You truly think I like the Ravens? Me, Joe Burrow's number one.
We'll go with the Bengals so I can hammer Hamby later. I disagree.
Why do you like the Ravens if they just played literally 2 weeks ago in Baltimore and Burrow and company won 32-14?
Hard to beat a team twice.
18 points? You beat them on the road by 18, and now you're getting plus 2.5?
I mean, to agree with Hamby, though, like, listen, this is the Eagles effect. You think, like,
Okay,
it's,
hold
think
on.
it's last year, you think it's the Ravens, the mighty Ravens. They're not the same team anymore, guys.
Brent, you can't hedge and say you get to hammer me if you haven't said one thing of why the Ravens are going to win this game.
Look at Hamby. Hamby's
The
trying to beat
Ravens,
him last
first of all,
place.
have a hell of a lot more to play for. I think Harbaugh's a better coach, and Lamar Jackson played like ass that game.
Man,
So,
that's 3 today.
How about
played-
3 of them?
He's
There's
cussed
there's
3
three
times?
reasons.
Oh, yeah, he's cussed a
3
lot.
thrice.
There's 3 reasons for you that the Ravens are going to win the game.
All right.
Go ahead, we'll take the Bengals.
Do you guys want to get us therapist, or were you guys taking the Bengals? What
Can
are we
I
doing?
start cussing? What? 3?
That's what I said, dude. I have so many in the chamber. I've been waiting to get off. So you guys taking the Bengals?
Yep.
Which ones did you say?
George Carlin. The B word.
I said the text.
You said that on the air?
Yeah.
Twice?
I just said the B
Twice?
word. Like I'm 10.
I come back.
We doing Ravens?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ravens, man.
Yeah,
Come on.
smart move, fellas.
Come on, man. Ravens.
Maybe I'll
man.
join your team.
No, all
Be a
set.
heel turn.
Sorry.
It could be, but you'd have to put Hamby through a table or stomp him or something.
That'd be fun.
Chargers, Chiefs, fellas.
Sports Office has the Bengals, by the way.
Oh, great. Like, he said that with like, oh, the sports office is first place, and we're going to go with them.
Game picker up.
Do they have
Say it
Navy?
like anything. Move on.
Do they have Navy, I assume?
Yes.
Great.
Who do they have for the Chargers Chiefs?
Question.
Chiefs.
Really? 5.5?
Really?
Casey, how you feeling about this? Because we're up now, right?
Yeah,
We're bringing
it's
it back? Talk to me, Casey. Hampton's back.
I don't know if you've watched the Chiefs.
I have.
They suck.
They're not a good team.
And this is the 4th week in a row that it's the Chiefs have to win.
Yeah.
They don't, though. They just haven't figured it out.
Yep.
I'm not saying I trust the Chargers, but I certainly don't trust the Chiefs.
Sports Office took the Chargers.
They took
No,
the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
I think we take the Chargers.
Yep. We'll go with the Chargers.
What do you
What
think,
was that?
Camby? I kind of like the Chiefs, but that 5.5 is steep.
Did you
That
get a
is
questionable
steep.
text, or did you just throw your eyebrows up because we picked the Chargers?
What did I say? I didn't think
Right when we said Chargers, you said
I might have just getting
questionable,
something on my eye.
questionable text. All right.
The Chiefs have lost 2 in a row.
Let's make it 3.
5.5. Chiefs are going to win the game. Do you like the 5.5?
I don't really like it.
A lot. Oh, there's some tension today between these two.
Man, right? Well, when you're the bottom feeders, it's going to happen.
I don't love it either,
Todd
really.
Bowles all over again.
Chiefs played a bunch of close games. Let's go with the Chargers.
It's a good chance to pick one up, though.
With the Chiefs.
He's flipping back. What do you got? Stand on something. One of you two stand on
That's
something.
what I'm saying. Where are you going for dinner? I don't know. What do you want to do for dinner? I don't know.
Honestly.
It's your
Hey,
pick.
we got to catch them, right?
Yes.
So let's go with the Chiefs.
All right, let's go.
Sweet.
Jets, Jaguars. That's us.
Yes.
Brady Cook.
You know, at 13.5 points, I was thinking the Jets.
12?
We can change it to 13.5 if you want to.
Nope.
You like the Jags?
Yep.
Brady Cook.
All right, we'll take the Jags.
I mean, I want to get a game up on them,
We're
but
not.
you can't. I know. I'm not. There's zero faith in Brady Cook to even cover that. Jaguars all day. Come
How
on.
about this line being so big? Lions and the
Are we up?
Rams. You guys go.
Hey, Lions.
Yeah.
Lions. Absolutely Lions.
Why is this so big?
I don't know. I checked it twice to make sure it wasn't a.
Because here's like.
It's a cool game with Goff and Stafford.
Yeah, it's a great game. I don't. Like, if it's going to be high scoring, the Lions are going to score too.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah, I'm fine with the Lions.
Lions.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. But
Hamby?
Vegas knows something.
Yeah.
What was Jared Goff hurt
What
or
does
something?
Vegas know?
Is Jared Goff hurt?
I don't know.
You like the
Maybe it's
Lions
Casey
too
Hamby.
much to do anything here?
Yeah, this means 6.5. And the Sports Office has the Rams.
Oh, you
Really?
Oh, wow.
What do they know?
All right, we'll take the Lions.
Casey, this is where
This is it.
Casey,
This
this is the week.
This is the week.
This is the week that we crawl up from the depths
Who do they have in
and
this
we
one?
announce our arrival.
They have the Packers in this one.
Well, we're not picking first. They are.
We are.
I know, but we're not competing with them.
Yeah,
They suck.
Packers,
Oh, I know.
Bronx.
Yeah, we're not worried about that.
It's an interesting
they're
one.
the Colts right now. We're not worried about
They
it.
just signed Phillip Rivers.
What do you like here, Hamby?
I kind of like the Broncos. I mean, I don't think the Packers are really deserving of a ton of faith on the road.
I don't.
Bring a faith at home.
I feel like they're coming off like this is like a take a breath game a little bit for the Packers.
That thin air.
Yeah.
Be hard to breathe.
That defense is legit. It's gonna be a low scoring game.
I like Denver.
I'll take the Denver points because I think those 2 points could matter in a 17-16 kind of game.
Yeah.
Sports Office has Packers?
Yes.
So I'll be honest, I like Denver before I even knew what people are picking.
Okay.
I think at elevation, I think people are sleeping at the Packers, and to make them almost a 3-point favorite as an away team?
Yeah.
In Denver?
So Denver.
I would pick Denver.
I'm fine
But
with
how
it.
you feeling with it?
Denver.
Okay. Yeah, Denver.
Wow. Okay.
All right, this is
Dang,
it.
we have a lot of the same picks as y'all.
That's fine. We don't care about y'all. We're
Yeah,
actually
we're-
trying to win.
yeah.
Unlike you guys.
We're not worried about it.
Remember when you guys were up big and talking smack? What happened?
No, yeah.
Now we hate each other.
It's fun to watch. It's one of the best
Yeah.
parts of the show every week. I look forward to it.
It's like
By
the
the way,
Jags
the
a couple
Ravens
years
are
ago.
definitely winning that game.
Yeah, we know. We picked them.
Hamby, I mean, it's still time to change it.
No.
Okay.
All right, let's take a time out. Brent and Austin Show, Action Sports Jacks 24/7 Network. Weekend wagers, we come back. Hamby already got all over me for my picks like they're his. Like, why should he care about my picks?
They're ass.
Yo.
If people are going to start cussing, then...
Yeah, I know. I agree.
The fact that I've
don't
been the
get it.
most professional person on this show this past year. I've sworn like
The whole
twice.
year?
The whole year. Twice I've
Yo,
sworn.
I thought you were going to say this week.
we just got the crazy. You guys, it's not me. I don't work here. You guys just got the craziest copyright strike I've ever seen in my life on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, I can't believe the company that just hit you guys with a copyright.
Can't wait. Talk about it next. That's a tease. That's a tease.
We'll be right back.
If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit. When you hear that, you think Bono's Pit Barbecue, a staple in Northeast Florida now for 75 years. A place that feels like home with friendly service, a meeting place for friends, family, or business occasions. On the menu, the corn nuggets are a favorite in our house, but there's something for everyone. Sandwiches, platters, salads, sides, desserts, and family feasts. You see Bono's all over the place in Northeast Florida. You know, there are almost 20 locations in the Jacksonville area now, so stop on by, sit down, and dine in with Bono's. You can also take it to go. There are drive-thrus in many of the locations, and they have delivery options too. Just download the Bono's app to make things easy. I signed up for the loyalty program, and you can too, to get special offers. If Jacksonville is home, few things feel more Jacksonville than Bono's Pit Barbecue. Celebrate 75 years and many more to come. Bono's Pit Barbecue. If you don't see a pit, it ain't legit.
People helping people. It's at the core of what Alive Credit Union is all about, and it's been that way for over 70 years. From the start in 1954 to today, the mission remains to inspire financial wellness and give you a financially fit lifestyle. Alive Credit Union and its employees are committed to not only serving their valued members, but also our community here in Northeast Florida. I had a chance to see that commitment firsthand as Alive partnered with our Action Sports Jacks 24/7 team to bring you Armada men's and women's soccer broadcasts. Inside the 18, it is a shot, and it's a goal! Chloe Chivers! And that connection to the community continues with Alive Credit Union's support of the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville. Alive Credit Union's commitment to our community also involves serving the financial needs of all first responders through the recent merger partnership with City and Police Federal Credit Union. Join the community and become a member of Alive Credit Union today. Find out the many ways you can be inspired in financial wellness at alivecu.coop.
CGC Water Treatment and Plumbing is taking their 75-plus years of expertise and expanding to CGC Home Services. Water treatment and plumbing is still a big part of what they do, and now they can do even more for you. Home services like kitchen and bathroom remodeling, showers, sinks, faucets, toilet repair, backflow testing, and the list keeps going. Find all they can do at cgchomeservices.com or give them a call, 904-298-7052. It's a new look and a new name with the same expertise. They've been serving homes like yours since 1946. CGC Home Services, right here in Jacksonville off St. John's Bluff Road, 904-298-7052. and visit cgchomeservices.com. Florida license number CFC 1432579.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to easily access Action News Jax Now using your Roku device. First, launch Roku. Next, use the menu list to scroll down to the search feature. Then, use the remote to enter Action News Jax into the search bar, and then click Action News Jax thumbnail. Once you see this screen, go ahead and select Add App. Wait a few seconds for it to install. Once it finishes installing, press the star button on your remote and click on Move App or Move App to the top. Finally, select the app back on your home screen to open it. Now you can watch all the great content on Action News Jax Now. Live daily breaking news.
We have breaking news happening right now in Clay County.
First alert weather and traffic.
Looks like we have a tornado warning. Let's take a look at that.
Action Sports Jax 24/7.
We've got the Brent and Austen Show daily, live sporting events, and long-form interviews you can't see anywhere else.
And shows like Law and Crime and much more. And that's how you access Action News Jax Now using your Roku device.
Grab some friends and go to a restaurant or head out for a drink and some conversation. Watch your favorite team play on the big screen. Or how about play some games? You can do all of that in one night at Best Bet. Each location has a different vibe, its own personality, like here at the original Best Bet in Orange Park. When you walk through these doors, everybody knows your name. And here in St. Augustine, it's the newest location. Play some poker. How about the table games? And don't forget about Ace's Sports Bar and Grill. And then there's the Jacksonville location right here on Monument Road. It's the biggest poker room in the state of Florida. Maybe you'll find yourself a seat right here at the final table. Best Bet, where you can have the best of times. And that makes you always go home a winner. Try any of the 3 locations, and you can always visit bestbetjax.com.
Welcome back to the Brent and Austen Show, streaming on the Action Sports Jax 24/7 network.
Welcome back. Happy Friday. Big weekend ahead here in Jacksonville as the Jags take on the Jets. 1 o'clock on CBS 47. Our coverage begins at 11:30, and then see if the Jags can get by that one, and then head to Denver for a huge game right before Christmas. Big stuff happening this weekend once again for Tegra Invitational coming up tomorrow, 4 and 6 p.m. Casey be in the big chair for that one. Hope you're watching.
Let's go, Casey.
He's playing point guard.
You run point?
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
I mean, I see how everything else goes around here. I know I can afford a few screw-ups.
It's not a good way to start.
Who's the point guard right now? The Pelicans. That's probably how he feels too. Yeah. Yeah, it's whatever, dude.
Oh, that's the way Brady Cook feels.
Brady Cook probably feels as well. Yeah.
When this broadcast is over, they'll call me the Brady Cook of the Fortegra.
Yeah.
Which isn't a great thing, but he is a starting quarterback. 1 of 32.
Well,
1 of 32.
Hey,
You know
real
what I'm saying?
quick, you teased it. I got to know.
Oh,
we're
right.
in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, so anytime you guys use something you're not supposed to, basically, if this show were good enough to make money on social media,
yeah,
these copyright strikes would take all your money because you're using other people's content. So usually they pop up, and most times it's Warner Music Company because you use their music.
Yeah,
you know, some crazy foreign thing that's probably
Which is
a
weird,
scam
because we don't usually have music on the show.
Yeah, well, apparently you do, according to them. And this one, I usually just don't even look at them. I'm just like, okay, it's something I don't care about. It doesn't involve me. You guys got a copyright strike from the National Hockey League. The NHL wants your earnings. So I don't know when you guys decide to talk hockey, but they want your money. The NHL.
Did we do
I mean, we had the interview yesterday with the goalie. I talked about Patrick Waugh a lot.
That was Wednesday.
Yeah, that was Wednesday.
Did you use any
yesterday? My
hockey
bad.
stuff? What? Yeah, it was yesterday.
Did we use hockey video?
No.
NHL video? The last time I remember hockey, again, I haven't been on the show the last couple of days. Remember the...
for the commercial?
No, you guys shot that.
Yeah, we shot
Well,
all
I
that. What it was from, remember the fight? But that wasn't in the NHL.
Oh.
That was like a minor league, but maybe they own the rights.
Oh,
I'm sure
yeah, the hockey fight.
But that would have been like
NHL.
last week, right?
Yeah, that was last week.
That was last week.
The National Hockey League wants your earnings. That's a pretty big one.
That's all we played.
Yeah, I think that's it.
How would they
Official fan of the NHL. I like it, man. We're on the radar.
That's a pretty big one.
I could talk some puck.
Congratulations.
But by the way, Casey,
you can have all our money.
Obviously, Casey, I owe you some because I'm helping you get you paid in terms of viral media and stuff. I got asked if I want to monetize my Twitter thing because the Trevor Lawrence video took off again. And look at this though, because it got like a lot of comments again.
Okay.
And Twitter reached out and said, "Hey, you're getting I forgot how they worded it. I could look it up. You're getting an unusual amount of interaction on one of your posts tied to you. Would you like to monetize?" I'm not going to do it, but
okay.
I was asked to.
Did you say how much? You never asked how much?
It doesn't say. No, it's not a person reaching. It's
I thought about taking that video down after I saw the
Brent,
interactions
stop.
this week.
Why?
Well, because it's so out of context.
So
now,
why do you care about it?
Well, I just figured it's so out of context.
Oh no, you're good.
Now,
hey, it's viewership, man.
It just randomly came back up like in the ether.
well,
No,
yeah,
so no.
because you got a lot of Trevor love right now. So somehow it recycled, and then once it recycled with one person, it starts popping a little bit.
Yeah,
so
leave it up, Brent. It's good.
Yeah, I'm just. Like,
I mean,
do I have to do this all the time?
you're not getting roasted. You're all right. Oh no! Well, Casey's backing out. Where are you going? Oh, sorry. I thought he was leaving the show. He's just sneezing or coughing.
Let's cough. We appreciate him going to the other room for that.
Yeah.
He might not make it.
Yeah. No, man. Keep it rolling. I just wish the Patrick Mahomes thing would recirculate.
Yeah, well, he's got to go back to the Super Bowl.
I guess so, right? Or maybe if he loses and everything. I guess you're right. He's got to go to the Super Bowl again.
Did you see Phillip Rivers has it's 130 over/under passing yards this week? I think it was.
Ooh.
130. That's it.
Wow.
I think I saw that right. Wouldn't you have to bury that over? Did I actually?
Are
put
you
that in
sure
one of my
about
bets?
that?
I almost did.
I don't see it.
I thought about it.
How many handoffs? What's over under the handoffs? 50?
Seriously.
Damn. That's
Should we call
crazy.
911? No,
He's
all
cool.
right. He's good.
Do you just want to put my cutout in the
Usually somebody will leave cough and they come back.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
still coughing.
Yeah. No, you missed it yesterday.
He didn't eat anything.
Dude played with the Jordan flu game yesterday.
Oh really?
He was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's all right.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
a good immune system.
Oh, okay, Brent, because your allergies are kicking in.
The
As you
allergies
mentioned.
are allergies.
I feel like that's got something tied to it. but
there
okay.
was one segment yesterday that it was really bad.
Yeah. Jordan
Is there
flu game,
any
man.
chance that you started the 6'7" craze?
What?
Whoa! What an accusation!
Because he does this a lot.
He does.
He does it a lot out of just in
Naturally,
natural conversation.
Yeah.
Like I talk with my hands all the time.
Yeah, but now
he does this a lot.
But now I'm taking it to like the next level. Yeah. No, I didn't start it.
Steph was so excited, by the way, before we get to these wagers.
Mhm.
Because she's a big Disney person, and so she got sent like something on It's a Small World. She's like 6'7" really started with It's a Small World because there's actually one of the characters that.
Oh, really? Jeez. Well, hey, do you want to hear the latest in this whole thing? The trends now?
No.
So last,
yeah.
yeah. So last night,
I thought you said, "Did I hear?"
No. You want to hear it? So last night, I pick up little man, from school. Happy to see him. We got a cool handshake. We've done the handshake before for slam poetry, and he goes, hi. He goes, high five. I go, okay. He goes down low. I'm like, dude, okay. This is. I'm like, okay, down low. Here it comes, and he lets me hit it. I'm like, okay. And then he goes, up in heaven? And I go,
oh, no.
Okay. And then he goes, 6'7". And I'm like, dude, then this is in front of like teachers, peers, kids laughing. Dad got made, Dad kind of got a little bit.
That's tough.
I got, man.
It's tough because it'd be one thing if you were like a, finance dad.
Yeah,
who's in
yeah.
like a suit and, like goofy.
Nope. I was wearing a UFC sweatshirt.
You're like a known killer. The other
Yeah.
parents are probably a little scared.
Yeah.
And then they see you getting got by your kid. They're like, oh, I don't know what's
Here's
going to
my
happen.
prediction on the 6'7" thing: that the adults now are getting to a part of it so that they laugh so much.
Oh, yeah.
that it's going to turn the kids away from.
Oh, of course. No,
quick,
this is
because
There's
now
a story about some Florida official who had a pig at a zoo and they named it 6'7" and it got to live and all the other ones didn't.
What? Okay.
And with that,
weekend wagers.
We're about to get played again from somebody. I don't know who it is.
Well,
but.
PETA maybe.
Yeah, PETA. There you go.
But all right, here I got the
Still in
Texans.
the white.
I lowered it down to 3.5.
what happened? Hold on. You're like a $30 to $40
Yeah,
guy.
Brett, this is a little reckless. Huh?
80, 120, 125?
Yeah, man. What's going on?
Holiday eggnog or what? What happened?
I don't understand why this one is 80. Texans, the Bills to win, the Chiefs to win, the Panthers to win, and Navy to win? Like, why is that so much? I was actually a little surprised by it.
Because the Chiefs suck.
Yeah, I
guess.
get it.
Is it the Bills game that's hard to figure? Maybe?
Well, yeah, that's a coin flip, I would say.
But it is.
Honestly, I think
reasonable.
I think the Chargers Chiefs could be a coin flip. I mean,
the Saints are coming to ruin somebody's season. They just ruined the Bucs, and now they're coming for the Panthers.
I actually think my hardest one is potentially because Cardinals play a bunch of close games. So the Texans only by 3.5.
Brent, you're so in on the Cardinals. It's crazy how in on you are on the Cardinals.
They suck.
Brent, it's crazy how in on you are on the Cardinals.
All right, here we go. I got over 1.5 field goals. I feel like they'll be kicking a little
For
bit
who?
in New England.
Is that the Patriots kicker?
Yeah,
Yes, but
Borealis or whatever.
Okay,
That's is
not
that like a
close.
star or something like that, or something in the heavens? In the
Borealis, like
Yeah.
the Aurora Borealis.
This is
There you go.
Borealis.
Isaiah Likely to get some yards against the Bengals.
Okay.
Yeah,
Travis
got that all
Kelce.
year.
No, he hasn't.
Got one more good game in him.
Is there drops or is that over 45 yards? Okay, yards. Gotcha.
A.J. Brown, he's been 3 straight, I think, over 100.
This one ain't.
Yeah, their offense sucks, so they're not going to throw them the ball anymore.
And then Caleb Williams rush yards.
You might be the first person in the history to bet the over on a guy that doesn't get a yard.
Who's
Like
that? Oh,
Isaiah Likely might not get a yard. Travis Kelce had like 7 last week. How great would it be if altogether they didn't get over 37 and a
I
half?
think I might fade this of 1 through 5.
Like, that's crazy. But do you, Doug?
That's
Could be the Mark Andrews show. Is Mark Andrews playing?
Yeah, I think he's been playing.
Okay. Well, I don't know if he's
Likely had that catch that wasn't a catch last week.
Correct.
Do you want me to
And I
pick up
think
the
they're gonna
screen
go
and bring
to
it
him.
closer? I see you're still struggling.
Nope, I'm good. Devontae Adams, I feel like he's going to catch touchdowns from 4 yards out, but not a lot of yards.
All right, regression.
Tyler Warren, I think who else is Phillip Rivers going to throw to?
Good point.
Troy Franklin, only 2.5 catches. Doesn't seem like a lot. Tet McMillan, they're going to have to ride him. And look at this one. J.J. McCarthy, over 190 yards against the Cowboys because I think they'll be catch-up role.
Don't worry about this one, boys. Don't worry. Don't worry at all.
Nine's back.
Nine's back.
You let one game influence it. You had one good game.
There's only one over you should bet with J.J. McCarthy. Interceptions. Losses.
That last one, by the way, I have my money riding on J.J. McCarthy and Phillip Rivers, in essence.
We ain't worried about you, dog. Between Isaiah Likely at 9, bro, I think it'll be all right.
Oh, Brent's going to run the table just wait.
Yeah. It's
Can't
like,
wait.
I'll be
I actually
furious.
looked at him. I was like, watch, I'll win them all this
Big
week.
money
and get
Martineau.
like
Here we go.
$400.
Big money Martineau.
If I run the table, you guys all lose. How about that?
Oh, that's fine. This is me. Sorry, NHL, if you guys want us to come back for more.
Can we mention their name? Are we allowed to promote
The
their games?
National
Good point.
Hockey League,
Good point.
NHL.
That's a good point.
This is for you if you guys are still listening. Give me the Blackhawks to beat the Blues.
No, it's not going to be done with Connor Bedard, though, is it?
What do you mean?
Connor Bedard yesterday, you said wasn't that good of a player. He
He's
plays
not.
for the Blackhawks. Okay.
I'll tell you the only reason I did this. Blues
Please.
played last night in Nashville. I hate
Gotcha.
the back-to-back in
Okay,
hockey.
back-to-back hockey.
It
Okay.
is at home, but I hate the back-to-back in hockey.
Okay, gotcha.
They lost to Nashville last night. Blackhawks are a better team, by the way, so give me the Hawks.
I love
The Cavs?
Here's what he did. Because he knows he has to put down
That's
two
right,
bets.
right.
So he put down the most. I appreciate it.
Cavs beat the Wizards. Wizards couldn't beat us.
Yeah.
There's only 4 of us, and we're not basketball players. We still beat them by 6.
Watch it be a snow game or something to cancel the game.
I would be hot as fire. I would be hot as fire. In the middle, give me Brock Bowers and Amon-Ra to score. I'm not sure why that's plus 669. That feels like both. Like I feel like if anyone on the Raiders is going to score, I think Bowers would be a top option.
Sure.
And I think Amon-Ra is probably going to score because they're going to score a lot of points in that game. So anyway, there's that. And then give me Brenton Strange to do some stuff. I hope he's not on the injury report. Give me Brenton Strange to score 25 yards and catch 2 passes.
If one happens, they probably all happen.
It's 1.5 catches. That's it.
No, I bought it.
Oh, you bought
it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the Jets. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Should we just give him the cash right now for that one or what?
I'm hoping the Hawks win because I have faith in the Cavs to beat the Wizards.
As you should.
We'll see.
Hey, if you need gutters, awning, screens, windows, and doors, or storm protection, check out Armor Guard Exteriors. 25% off with Action Sports Shacks. Check them out at Gutter Helmet of North Florida. Give them a call, 904-762-7779.
If your team's in the gutter, Washington, maybe call them. Come on, Brent. Classic
true.
segue.
It was right there.
That's
Thanks for all the help.
You're welcome.
Washington is in the gutter.
They're bad.
They're deep in
They're
the gutter.
really bad.
They're down there with.
Yeah, they beat the
Cloud.
Bucs though. So what does it even matter? What's up next, Hamby?
He's working on it.
Are up.
All right, let's start on the right here. Let's go with our Friday specials, everybody. We got our fever. Brent's got some allergies, so we're going with this. What'd you just change, Hamby?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, so on the right side, we're going to take the Red Bull Le Pers, taking on
Not even close.
FC Union Berlin. I'm going to be honest, I never heard of them in Bundesliga, so I like, is that not how you pronounce it? I'm pretty sure it's Bundesliga. So I'm taking Team Red Bull there. And I'm going to be honest here. Casey is a lot smarter than I was. So I'm taking Joel Embiid under with the rebounds at under 7.5. He hasn't hit this all year, and he's kind of banged up still because it's Joel Embiid. So he may not play like a full game, but he may not play at all. So I took that into account. I'm like, well, what can I get that's going to be a guarantee dub?
Oh, boy.
Wasn't thinking NBA in terms of like the Wizards playing, and I should have thought about that. So instead, I took real social dads are gonna either win or they're gonna tie against Gianna.
Real Sociedad sounds more like a beer than maybe no bitch.
There we go. Nice, Brett.
Dude, why do you get to keep cussing?
I know, man. So
I'm
real,
sick of it.
real social dads. And
Okay, I got a story. Then it involves every cuss word.
all right, next one we're gonna go with $5 here on the left. Go and give me Zay Flowers over 63.5. He's been kind of catching the groove lately, and I think if they want to win this game, which they probably will, he's got to have a big game. Jamar Chase is still Jamar Chase, ladies and gentlemen. He's got Joe Burrow throwing to him. T. Higgins is out, and I'm not worried about what's the other guy's name that we always used to like here?
Andre
Indislavic or something.
Yeah.
Indios.
Yosivas.
Not worried about him anymore.
Literally
Then go and
just
give me a
Yossi Voss.
George Kittle touchdown. This is more of an emotional bet because of what Kyle Pitts did. So, hey, George Kittle, Mr. Tight End University, going to need to get at least one touchdown out of you. And then let's go to the middle. Give me Jahmyr Gibbs receiving yards over 42.5. Rams aren't bad at stopping the run. Going to involve Gibbs because Dan Campbell's calling the plays, and he loves Gibbs. Throwing to him over 42 yards. Receiving, Justin Jefferson. I don't trust in McCarthy, but I trust in Jefferson where if he doesn't get over 61 yards, he's going to throw a massive fit and demand a trade, especially against the Cowboys defense that might have the worst secondary in the league. So give me Jefferson over, and then just give me Jack Smith at Jigba because, well, hey, it's Jackson Smith at Jigba under 100 yards. I'll take that all day.
So 2 bets that include J.J. McCarthy. That is crazy work.
Isn't it?
Hey, if you've been losing a lot at betting
J.J. McCarthy.
and watching too much football and your wife's ready to divorce you, give Kenny Lane Associates a call. menonlyfamilylawonly.com, specializing in protecting the rights of men in divorce, child custody, and alimony. menonlyfamilylawonly.com.
For example,
Did you like that better?
That was great, man. That was fantastic. I
For
liked it.
example, you marry somebody, you find out they have J.J. McCarthy jerseys. Call Kenny Lay. You can get the hell done with it.
Yeah. Or, I mean,
Get out now.
Brent,
out now.
Brent, there are opportunities for a Michigan joke, but I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, it was.
Just saying.
Or J.J. McCarthy
That was
played
a little
college football.
sensitive right now.
Thank you. Hey, sensitive what? He did what he did. But
Yeah, it goes back to McCarthy as he's still got McCarthy in there. Very good.
All right. I also have Tyler Warren because who else are they going to throw the football to?
Ah,
Throw that ball in the
like
flat.
Yeah.
Over 39.5. I've got Puka to score a touchdown. I've got Alec Ayamanor.
That's not a real player.
The Titans' best receiver.
You're goofy.
That's not a real player.
Over 25
DK?
yards.
You are such a big goof.
I'm sorry, do you mean DK?
Who the hell is this guy?
It's this guy. And then Jamar Chase over 65. That's 5 to win 36.
Alec Amamori doesn't have 25 yards on the season.
Yes, he does.
We're trusting Tennessee Titans here, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Wild.
All right, hold
Oh,
on.
I see a handy with Jamar Chase, by the way. Oh, you shit.
He bought it.
I shaved it.
Okay.
Ayamanor has 350 yards on the season.
It's barely more than I do.
Be like third highest on the Jags, probably.
How dare you shave down Joe Burrow, by the way, too? You know he's going to give him the ball.
All right, Cardinals, this is just a single team. So the Texans to hold the Cardinals under 16 points.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my bad. The Giants to hold the Commanders under 24 points.
Okay.
And the Jags to hold the Jets under 16.
You know what? I actually think this might work.
That's 5 to win 28.
Brady Cook ain't scoring 50.
And then on the right, I've got the Jaguars -9, so to win by 10 or more. Jaguars to score 27 or more. Britton Strange, like you, Casey, same yard mark, 24.5. And John Mechie over 3.5 receptions, because somebody's got to catch it if they're going to be down and throw the ball 40 times.
He's been dropping it.
That's A.D. Mitchell, too, that's been dropping.
Known dropper.
Mechie's been dropping a little more, but yeah.
What happened to Quentin Johnston, the original known dropper? He back to dropping? He was good for a couple weeks.
He's kind of cooled off a little bit.
They cannot throw the ball to receiver. Like, Glad McConkey's doing nothing.
Who you telling?
Keenan hasn't done anything the last
And
month.
even, like, none of the receivers are doing it.
Done.
Well, he threw for like 140 yards last week.
Oh, yeah, because
I know.
Sully from Monsters, Inc. had the great game.
James P., he was hot.
Martin Hampton was doing work.
We're way over.
Yeah, but we went overtime today. What's the problem with that? Don't be disappointed.
Yeah, man.
I like
Have a
Monsters,
good weekend,
Inc.
fellas. 7 o'clock tonight, we'll have our Rivals in Uniform, Army-Navy special. Hope you can watch it. CBS 47 and Fox 30. Reigns, good luck to them in the state championship. We'll have that covered for you as well. And we'll see you tomorrow on the Action Sports Jacks 24/7 network for the Fortegra Invitational. Then at the bank on Sunday. Have a good weekend, everybody.